So real quick, we're just gonna post this to get more people in here. So give us a second.
No way. Is he actually dead?
Who?
Wyeth and Lucci? That's crazy.
When did he die?
Of course, he's 33 right now. That's crazy. He's alive and well. Nah, he's alive. They always do this.
So it was a fake. Alright, it was a death hoax.
They always do that. That's predictive programming because they're gonna kill him later. So
yeah.
Yes, he's also Tupac, right? Because Jacquees is okay. Yeah. So
yeah. Yeah, he's a mixture of Jacquees and Tupac. We'll expose him in a separate video. Give us a second before we get started. Okay, so we're ready. Alright, so before we get started, we just want to let you guys know that we have so many new videos on the Patreon. So make sure you guys join our Patreon. The link will be in the description.
Please go check out these videos if you're quote unquote like black, because I recently made these videos there and like an entire lecture talking about the number 42 and the number 24. So those are really good videos.
Yeah, though I really recommend watching these two videos because you'll really see the agenda behind celebrities, because we don't just expose them for their characters. We also want to let you guys know why they even create celebrities.
Yeah, because they have an agenda to really deceive people and basically possess the minds of people and make them act certain ways. So these are two important videos I recommend you guys watching.
And so let's look at the memberships just to let you guys know. So the knowledge tier has exclusive videos that you can't watch on YouTube. These videos are only on our Patreon and they're really deep. Like, we go into deeper topics that is not just about celebrities. We want to expose other topics as well. And then in the wisdom tier, you can get one phone call for free when you join that tier. And you also get the Twin Flame ebook for free, the group chat, and 10 direct message responses from us. So if you guys have any personal questions that you guys want to ask us, join this second tier and we can literally have a 1 hour phone call with you. And then the enlightenment tier has videos that are more exclusive on stalking. We can't talk about that too much on YouTube, but you guys can see it right here. And this is a very deep topic. Keep that in mind, that not everybody will understand. Only if you're a real person and not an NPC, you're going to understand those videos. And there's not many of us out there. And we also give numerology readings to our enlightenment tier. And yeah, you guys can go check out all the exclusive benefits you get with these tiers. The link to our Patreon will be in the description. So in this video, in this live stream, we're going to be exposing many different distractions that they're doing in the media right now. The first one we're going to talk about is Rich Homie Quan changing his changing his age. This is the first time we've seen where right after we expose a celebrity, they change their age and try to make us look like we're wrong about things. But you guys are going to see that they actually changed it right after our video. And then we're also going to expose the Diddy situation, because that's a very nasty agenda that they're doing right now. And then we're also going to be exposing the Donald Trump situation, because I actually predicted that in 2020. So after we get past those three topics, we're going to be answering your guys' questions and then we'll get off. So first thing I want to say is shout out to Divine Sade. If you're not subscribed to her channel, go subscribe right now. The link's in the description. She actually predicted Rich Homie Quan's death in 2022, right?
Yep, that was crazy.
She literally said it in her 2022 video. Let me pull that up. Here it is. So right here, as you can see in the bottom corner, January 26, 2022, she predicted his death. And 2 years later, he ends up faking his death. And right now,
yeah, that's major damage control. And yeah, like right now they're saying he's 33, but clearly in the video his age was different.
yeah,
So
she even has a screenshot in the video. Let me pull that up. Right here, that he was born in 1989 and he was 32 at that time, and then 2 years later when he actually died, he was 34. But they're trying to say he's 33 now all of a sudden. So the proof is always in our videos. You know, you can't debunk screenshots from the past, no matter how much they try to change the timeline, because this is why they change their birthdays on Google and stuff like that, and in articles, the title of articles, because they want to put people in a cognitive dissonance, and it's a form of changing history. And that's a deeper topic, you know, that we're not really going to get into right now, but just know that this is where people get the Mandela effect from, and many other things like that, because they're always changing history. History doesn't actually exist, and it's not what we've been told. So, you know, that's a whole nother discussion about parallel universes that we're not going to get into right now. But just know that when they do stuff like this, they're messing with the timeline, and they want to actually dilute the truth. So as you guys can see in my recent video, I showed a screenshot of Rich Homie Quan and them changing his date to 33. And now they changed it back. You know, right after we made the video, crazy. They changed it to 33. And then right after I made that video exposing it for them changing it, they changed it back to 34. So you guys see what they're doing? They always do this. They did the same thing with my Andrew Tate video. If you guys watch my first Andrew Tate video, his birthday was like December 12 or something like that. And then a few days later, they changed it to like December 1st. So they're always doing this. And the proof is always in our videos. Go to that Andrew Tate video. You're going to see the screenshots where they literally changed his birthday. And the reason why this is important to know that he's actually 34 is because he's put it in our face multiple times that he was going to die at 34. As you guys can see, he has a music video titled 34, and he dies at 34. We didn't even know about this song when we made the video, and a lot of you guys were letting us know. So I really wanted to bring that up because there's so much mockery with this song. As you guys can see, the title is 34. He even put it as the cover. So he's subconsciously letting you know something's going to happen when he's 34. And in this song, he says, Herschel Walker used to ride that Marta, yeah, that 34. So a lot of people in the comments were saying that, oh, he's just referring to this football player named Herschel Walker that wore the number 34. And partially that's true. They do give a surface level reason as to why they're using certain numbers for predictive programming. But that's just for the bots, you know. Like Divine Sade's cover says, don't stop being a bot.
There's a lot of bots in here. So I seen someone talk about parallel universes in the comment section, and yes, parallel universes are a part of them altering the timelines. That's a really complex topic. That's something that, you know, only a few will understand, and it's really even hard for me to explain it. But parallel universes do go into things being altered, because when we are like thrown into different types of universes, things get shifted and changed over time. And I think that they know this, and I think that they have technology to know whenever these shifts are going to happen, and that's what they are basically using against us. Also, they could be even changing this stuff, like literally. Yeah. So yeah,
that's why they have CERN and other things like that. So like her cover says, stop being a bot. Okay, there's so many bots in our comments even right now saying that they're not doing damage control. You know, these people are created by the Matrix to get you, if you're a conscious person, to stop seeing the truth and live a lie. But the truth is in our face, man. Why would they change his age to 33 the day after we make the video? It was literally that night. And then right after I exposed it, the next day, he's now 34. You guys see how they play with people's head?
All the time.
And let's get deeper into these lyrics because, like I said, the bot reason is this football player named Herschel Walker. But we know it's deeper than that because if you scroll down, and keep in mind, this is the Genius lyrics explanation. And it says, right after he mentioned Herschel Walker, he mentioned MARTA. MARTA is the bus transportation in Atlanta. 34 is the route number Rich Homie Quan used to ride. So he used to ride Route 34. Then he makes a song about it called 34. And then he dies at 34. We can't make this up. How can we be making this up when they're doing it before it even happens?
That goes with everything. Like how we expose the characters. People get mad at us for pointing that out. But like, they did this. I mean, come on. There's so many videos where we've even shown where they've mocked it, you know? So they've admitted this. They've shown this, you know? They've put this in your face. And then people want to get mad at us. I mean, they're making a mockery out of you. All you unconscious people, they're making a mockery out of you when they switch his age back and forward. And then you're confused. You're in cognitive dissonance. That's how they mess with you.
Yeah, there was literally a bot in my comments saying, no, he's 33. Go look it up. They actually believe the media that much. And Google is known for lying all the time. So why would you believe Google more over the truth? You know, these people are controlled by the media and the internet. This is why it's important to have your own mind and not let the media control you. So we're going to get deeper into this 34 because it's not just a song and it's not just his age. It's also with gematria. So let's do some quick gematria. He dies at 34. Killing is 34. Fake death is 34. His name is Rich Homie Quan. Rich is 34. His real name is DeQuantes Devontae. Let me pull that up. As you can see right here, his first name is DeQuantes. His second name is Devontae. And DeQuantes and Devontae both equal 34. Then his other character is David Ruffin, and Ruffin is also 34. So how can we be making this up when it all connects to the same number? And
someone said, what kind of name is that? For real. See, they be giving them like terrible names, like these witchcraft kind of names. It sounds like spells, you know?
Yeah.
Regular people do not walk around with these names, but they be having names like this. And it's because it's connected to so much weird stuff. But I truly think that saying these names and stuff, there's some type of like magic or sorcery within them, like witchcraft. You know, they're like a spell.
Yeah, that's true. And sometimes they'll have a normal name, but spell it wrong on purpose so that it can have a certain number in gematria. So everything they do is scripted. I mean, we can't make this up. This proves that this character was created to die at 34. When they created the character, they had in his script that he was going to live in Atlanta, take the 34 route number, make a song called 34, and then die at 34.
That is extreme.
It was all created. And even this other guy was created for him to mention in the song. You guys have to think way deeper than the surface level to understand what's going on here. They plan these things hundreds of years ahead of time.
Thousands.
Thousands.
Come on,
shit.
this stuff's crazy. It's too interconnected. I mean, this is just the surface of it. I have one video and then I have another video. So we have 3 videos in total on this situation. And right now we can find more stuff with this and keep on going. The level of planning that they went through with this is just intense. And that's what every single thing, nothing that they do is ever just random.
Okay, can you guys see what we're showing on the screen? I'm not sure if it's stuck. Hold on, give me a second. I hope you guys could see what was on the screen. Could you guys see what's on the screen, or is it just the Patreon? I don't know if it's been like that this whole time.
That's crazy.
Let me see. Oh wow, we didn't even know.
Why is it like that?
Hold on, let me fix that. I don't know why that's happening. Just a second. I don't know why it's frozen like that. See, they always trying to mess with the live, man. This happens every time. I remember last time we went live.
That's crazy. It looks like we're just talking, sitting here with the Patreon, but we actually had stuff up there.
Yeah, we were
That's
showing
crazy.
stuff, but I didn't even realize it wasn't showing. That's so weird. It's like frozen. Okay, there we go. Alright. Now I remember.
Let's like represent all this.
Yeah, we're gonna go over this very quickly. Okay. Alright. Let's make sure this is all working.
That is crazy.
I can't even believe that happened. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, there we go. Alright, sorry about the wait, guys.
Yeah.
I figured it out. It literally froze on us, like that wasn't even on me. But I get it now. So real quick, we're gonna go over everything we just did and we'll continue from there.
Make sure you subscribe to my channel.
Yeah, make sure you guys subscribe to Divine Sade's channel. Earlier when I was saying stop being a bot, as you guys can see, that's her cover.
It looks really dope.
Yeah, so alright, so like we showed, in my recent video, go watch it if you haven't after this live stream. They changed Rich Homie Quan's birthday. His birthday and his age to 33. So they made it seem like he was a year younger than he actually was. And I have the proof in this video. Then we showed how right now they're showing that he's 34. So after I make the video proving that they changed it, they change it back. And here's the proof. And he has a song called 34. And here's the Genius song. So you guys can see the cover. It literally has a 34 right in your face. And the title is 34. And this is what I was showing you guys right here. That the bus transportation that he took was route number 34. Okay, so that's what we were talking about. And like we said, the surface level reason he gave is this football player named 34, but that's just the surface level. Everybody in here should know that it's deeper than that, except the bots. I don't know why there's so many bots nowadays.
I'm trying to tell you, that's what I was trying to say, but you didn't reply to me. There are so many stupid people right now.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I think TikTok and all these social media apps
has made them stupid. But the last time we went live in 2023, people were not this extreme.
Yeah.
Now they're just
it's very dangerous, you guys. I really recommend you don't watch these mainstream TikTokers and YouTubers, even these fake woke YouTubers that try to act like they're exposing something. There's so many in the gematria community. There's so many of them that are actually fake. And we're going to do a video exposing every single fake woke YouTuber, TikToker, spiritual guru, all of them in one long video. And because you guys will be surprised, man. Some of the people we're going to expose in that video, you guys watch their channels, you guys think they're real.
Exactly. I literally just called out one on my story on Instagram the other day, and he will be exposed. So
yeah,
they're listening because they're all watching. You will be exposed.
Nobody's safe on our page. We're going to expose every single social media fake woke person that you guys think is real. Even some of you guys, yes, I'm talking to you guys. 90% of you guys think that these people are real. And shout out to the 10% though. There's that 10%, the small
10%?
few people. Probably less than that. It's probably 1%. There's only a few of you that actually know these people are fake. We don't show ourselves because we're not characters. Have you guys noticed these people always have to show themselves?
Because they're narcissists. They need the attention. Go watch my narcissist video. They need attention. They drain your energy from you always watching them and seeing them. That's why they always have to show themselves. All right.
That's why we'll never show ourselves, because we don't want the fame. We don't need the attention. We're trying to expose these things to you. And these people are just doing it
to blur the line.
Yeah.
Because then people be thinking we're like them or something. I don't understand that. I hate that so much.
Yeah, this person said they want to be worshipped, and that's true.
Exactly. That's why they show themselves all the time. I don't want to be worshipped. None of us do.
Yeah.
We don't want to.
We're just trying to wake people up, man. So like what we were saying, he died at 34, got a song called 34. changed his age, but now he's back to 34. Killing is 43, 34 reversed. His name is Rich. Rich is 34. His real name Devontae equal 34. His other character Ruffin is 34, and Fake Death is 34. So this is why it's important to know it's fake. This is why. Okay, so now let's get into the rest of the video. Sorry I had to recap that. It's just it wasn't showing on the screen. So the 34 connections get even deeper because here's some more connections I didn't even mention in the video. I noticed it after I made the video. So as you guys know, Rich Homie Quan is in YSL with Young Thug. Young Thug's other character is Red. I'm not gonna say her name. That's a whole agenda.
Go watch the 42 video.
Yeah.
I talked about her character.
Go watch this video right here. Because this is an important agenda that you guys don't even realize that they're doing. And the newer celebrities are doing it even more.
In your face.
I mean, this dude's name is 42 Doug. So go watch that video. If you know what 42 means, then you know why we're saying this.
Exactly.
Okay, so Young Thug's other character is Red. Young Thug is connected to Rich Homie Quan. And his other character is Red. She posted a video that says David Ruffin real life. And her other character is connected to Rich Homie Quan, and his other character is David Ruffin. And look at this, it gets even deeper. Rich Homie Quan dies at 34. Why does she have 314 in her TikTok name and every name that she has on social media?
That's crazy.
If you take out the 1, that's 34. I can't make this up. And on top of that, she posted this on April 3rd, which is 43, which is 34 reversed.
And then look at this. 314, 3 plus 1 is 4, 44. I have a video coming out about 44. 44 is like the number 42. That's why I put it on the cover of the 42 video. 44 is a number that's connected to black people. So this character is made to target black people and push an entire agenda upon those people.
Yup. We can't make this up, man. Why does she have 34 in her name? She posted David Ruffin on 4/3.
That's crazy.
His other character is Rich Homie Quan, who just so happens to have a song called 34 and dies at 34.
Go back to that. Why would she post him?
Yeah, this makes no sense.
No, that's crazy.
So it just gets deep, man, and we could keep on going, but we're going to move on to the next topic. So if you guys want more information about the Rich Homie Quan situation, go watch our 3 videos on this topic. I'll put a link to that in the description. Okay, so let's get into this Diddy thing because
it all started from this video, right?
Yeah, Divine again exposed Diddy 2 years ago.
Nobody gave I can't cuss, but nobody cared about this character. All right, nobody cared. I made this video. The video didn't even do good at first. All of a sudden, they just had a special agenda for Diddy and Kai, so they literally just overpowered the media with damage control. Is just insane.
Yeah, this has to be probably the biggest damage control.
I mean, they even responded to me multiple times. I mean, they're still responding to this day to this exact video from 2 years ago.
Kai is always talking about Diddy nowadays. He's never going to stop because he has to put it in your face.
And then this one got crazy because I made a video the same year about Cassie, and then they started trending him with Cassie. So
it was double damage control.
Exactly.
We can't make this up.
So all you bots out there that just think that Diddy's trending for like some random reason, that's why.
Yeah, this video is literally why.
Because when I made this video, he was nowhere to be found.
Yeah, I remember when she made that video, there was no news about Diddy. You know, Cenat wasn't even a celebrity, really. He was very small. He didn't make music yet.
Exactly.
He was super small. Like
nobody knew him.
Nobody knew him. I remember people didn't even know who that was when you made the video. There was people saying, "Who is this guy?"
We already have a video out on Sonia Macy. That's on Patreon. Go watch the video. It's up there. So back to this Diddy situation. Everybody need to understand what damage control is. Yeah. Damage control is them hurrying in to shift the way that, well, let me rephrase that. People, they're running in to shift the consciousness of people. So when we make these videos, and I never thought that it was this big, like any of you guys can go make these type of videos and it's going to change the way that one person thinks. 2 people, 1,000 people, it don't matter. They don't like it no matter what it is. If you had like 3 people viewing your video and you're exposing them, they're going to do damage control to you because you shifted the mind of 3 people. All right, so they have to go run in and do damage control to cover that up, and it don't matter what it is. And I've said this before, when it comes to damage control, they'll humiliate themselves.
Yeah, they don't care. And this whole Diddy thing is humiliating as hell.
Exactly, because it's about shifting people's mind back into like their little fantasy world, basically, to just think that they're real and to sympathize them and care about what they got going on. And this is why I said that they're narcissists. Everything is about them. All day long, people just care so much about them. People run around all the time caring about what he got going on. What are you doing? You know, like if you're not exposing these characters, you really just need to really get off the internet, because you're literally consuming and they're consuming you. All right, and that's not a good thing.
We're going to drop a really good video about that on Patreon and a book in the near future, because we realize that the reason why they respond so much and the reason why celebrities even exist, because they are created to harvest your soul. You know, this is a deeper topic. We can't get into details on YouTube, but just know that these celebrities are harvesting your soul every time you believe that they're real, every time that you watch all these videos about Diddy doing nasty stuff. You know, all of this stuff. Someone even put right now that Shannon Sharpe is doing nasty damage control. I can't talk about that too much right now, but I will be doing a video on that next. So in the next few days, I will be dropping that video, because Shannon Sharpe is doing nasty damage control. You know, they do these nasty things to dilute your mind and consume your soul. So when people think, oh, I'm just listening to NLE Choppa, Dirk music, you know, all these celebrities, all of their music, even the conscious ones. Whenever you listen to people like that, even J. Cole, Kendrick, Nas, all celebrities were created to consume your soul. They have
Nothing is free. All right, nothing is free. So for people to be thinking things are free, you've lost your mind. There is nothing free here. You should be questioning all these free apps. Why in the hell would they give you all these free apps? Why would they give you free entertainment? You got to question that. It comes with something. Nothing is free. Always remember that.
It comes with a cost, and the cost is your soul.
Exactly.
So stop consuming the media. Stop listening to their music. You know, above all else, you really need to stop listening to their music and the media. Those are the two main things, because keep in mind, the music is going directly through your brain. People don't realize that. They got these radiation AirPods in their ears. Yes, AirPods have radiation 1,000 times more than regular earphones.
Even a phone, it has more radiation than a phone.
Yeah, that's insane. So get rid of your AirPods. Get regular earphones. But that's a whole nother video. I have a video about that on Patreon.
Look, see, someone said, what the F is life? What do we even do? Like, what do we do without these things? Is that what you're asking? Because I want to say something. A lot of people think, oh, you guys don't listen to music, all this stuff, you know. But it's like, why do we have to listen to music?
Music didn't even exist.
And if you're going to listen to music, why do you have to listen to somebody talking? Like someone on it, you know? That's what I don't understand with people. I was programmed with that too for a very long time.
Yeah.
And then once you're conscious, like super conscious, you don't need that no more. It starts sounding weird. Literally, I detoxed from it. I forced myself into detoxing from it. And we did it for like, I don't know, a few months. And then we tried to listen to music again, like the same songs that we like, all right? And it sounded terrible because it's disgusting. They're not real. It's computer generated, all right? They're coming out now talking about some AI music. Y'all just don't understand that all of their music is AI already. They're computer generated, their voices.
Yeah, man, the music is way more dangerous than you think. People are super addicted. It's a drug. Exactly. You guys are addicted to the music, so cancel the Apple Music because...
Look, they taking your money.
Yeah, on top of taking your soul, they taking your money along with it.
Yeah, you consent for that. And then that's why they could do whatever they want to do to people, because you're consenting over and over and over again for no reason. And a lot of people, they come to us and they be like, oh, I understand what you're talking about. I understand what you're talking about. But then they'll listen to all their music.
Yeah, well, and then we watch you guys. Keep that in mind. We know our subs. Not all of you guys, but some of you guys. You'll DM us and say, oh, I like your videos. You know, shout out to you guys. We go to your page. You listening to Lil Pump. You listening to Diddy. You listening to Dirk, King Von.
Liking their pictures. I be bro, so many of my subs have like literally just hurt my feelings. I was like, man, that's crazy.
Because you guys aren't really understanding what we're exposing. It's a lifestyle change that comes with this. It's not just entertainment. What we're doing is not just entertainment. I need to repeat that.
And their music is making you attached to them and addicted to them. They're programming you. There's a lot of things people don't even understand that they're being programmed with that, you know, if you ain't got the higher state of consciousness, you won't even get it to begin with. So to all the bots out there, you can continue, listen to your music, whatever, move on. But to all my conscious people, you got to make that step. You got to make that change. There's other stuff you can listen to, and people shouldn't even be addicted to this, like, this nonsense anyway, characters like this anyway.
Yeah, somebody said real music is the sound of nature.
Exactly.
Which is true. You know, natural instruments don't have 808s, they don't have computer generated beats. So even when you're listening to these fake beats, it's not natural. None of this stuff is natural. And somebody mentioned 440 hertz, which is another thing. Not only are they feeding you garbage, but they're putting it in a 440 hertz, which is destroying your frequency even more.
Exactly. And this person talked about that's boring. Think about that. They're saying that nature's music is boring. Your dopamine is messed up. That's all I have to say. Yeah. They've, you know, effed your mind up. Like, for real. Like, they've messed you up. And so many people are like that, and they don't see that. Yeah. So many people are addicted to their phones. I get disgusted when I ask people, yo, what's your screen time on your phone? There's some people that they got 10, 20 hours on their phone a day. I can't even believe that. What are you doing? And like, these people are not creating content. They're not doing nothing. You're just consuming and being consumed. And then you wonder why you're drained and you can't do nothing else. Like, at least go read a book or something. I mean, people have like the lowest attention span. People have just got so dumb and things have changed so fast. And I think we are conscientious of it because we've done this content since like 2020, 2019. And so we've seen people just deteriorate. Like, people got stupid.
We've even seen some of our subs, man. It's sad to say, over the years, they're getting dumber. You know, you would think that them watching our videos, knowing this stuff, they'll get smarter. But no, it's really sad, man. So get off the phone. You know, if you're not watching our videos or listening to at least some nature music with 432 hertz, then get off the phone. Like, there's really no reason. Unless you're making content yourself exposing this stuff, then that's good. But then get off the phone after you make the video. You know, they even try to get us to consume this stuff, but we stopped. We stopped listening to their music. We canceled our Apple Music. All of that stuff is gone. And it's going to be hard at first. Don't get me wrong. It was hard at first detaching from music. So I understand where you guys are coming from. You know, some of you guys tell me it's hard not listening to their music. I understand that. You know, take your time. Like, take at least a day off. If you're that addicted, take 1 day off. Then take 2 days off. Then take a week off. And then take a month off. And once you get to the month point and you try to come back, you're not going to like it no more.
Exactly. At that point, you're just going to be, if you're trying to get back into it, and you're trying to force yourself into the addiction, you're basically forcing it. You know, it's fake. And you're just going against your own will. Someone has said that YouTube is red. And yes, YouTube is the root chakra. All these apps are disgusting. It keeps you scrolling all day long, man. Yeah. And it's designed like, you know, a lottery slot machine just to keep on scrolling and hope that you're going to find that perfect video. But nothing is that perfect video, because the moment you find a video that's even slightly appealing because of the thumbnail, and that's crazy because we live in a world now where we got to make these crazy fucking thumbnails for people to even click on the video. That's crazy. Yeah. Like, if you look at our older videos, our thumbnails were not crazy. We had to make it because so many NPCs, they won't even watch the content unless the thumbnail is like crazy. That's how much dopamine people need. That's insane.
So you guys asking why we make the thumbnails like this is why. You know, in 2019, 2020, and 2021, my thumbnails were very simple, just a side-by-side, you know, and a lot of people liked it. But then something happened in 2022 where not only did the algorithm shift, but people's minds got diluted and dumb to where this was too simple. You know, they needed something more. So we did a little bit better with our thumbnails, and, you know, we get more creative with things too. You know, so we try to reach as many people as possible, and we don't do the fake stuff. You know, there's people using AI thumbnails now. That's how bad it's getting, where people need fake pictures of celebrities to even click on a video.
Exactly.
So we're never going to get that far into it. You know, this is as far as we're going. But
I mean, even the editing apps, they're like the what is it called? The enhance?
Yeah, they have an AI on the editing
Yeah,
app.
and that's getting stupid because it's turning the pictures, like the thumbnails, into AI.
Yeah.
So it's ridiculous.
So, anyways, there's so many other topics I want to talk about, but before we get off track, there was one thing I wanted to say. It had to do with the music. This guy said, "We need music, bro."
Well, that's his ass. He needs music. Think about that. He needs music. All the bots need music because their brains, they're empty, so they got to fill it up with somebody else talking.
Yeah, this guy said there's entire channels created by AI.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting that bad.
We get comments now. We did not get this at first. These must be bots saying this stuff. Are you AI? AI getting out of hand. People say that all the time. Like,
people think we're AI, but all of the stuff that they're putting out is AI.
Exactly.
People will question us before they question a celebrity. I find that to be the saddest thing in the world.
Someone said it's getting really creepy, this place we call Earth. That is true.
Two things I want to say before we continue with this Diddy situation. Number one, real quick, I want to answer this guy's question. He said, "Did these beings come into your dreams yet?" So there's a lot of people that get attacked in their dreams, and there's a lot of times where people have dreams about celebrities. You're not having a dream about the celebrity. You're having a dream about that demon. That demon is entering your dream and attacking you.
And how do they do it? Through frequency. All right. You have your phone next to you while you sleep. The Wi-Fi is plugged in your house. And even if you turned off all these things, yes, it will lessen these attacks. But we're living near all these towers, these internet towers, right?
Your neighbor got 5G.
Exactly. And so that stuff has a frequency. All right. And that frequency could literally be sent to anybody. And what goes through, like what is traveling on that frequency?
These demons.
Exactly. And they go in and they target that person. This is why the frequency, there's even videos where they're talking about the frequency can even alter people's behavior and emotions. This is why music is a frequency. If you were to play like some really violent 3-6 Mafia music, all the time, this has always been reported. They play that type of music at a club and immediately people start fighting. You think this is a joke? You think that this is just random? This stuff has frequencies in it that can control you. That's mind control. I hear people all the time saying that, and these are bot people, like super low bot people that are into like conspiracies and stuff. And they'll be like, oh, the celebrities are under MK Ultra. They're under MK Ultra. No, you're under MK Ultra. That's why you're even saying this. They've diluted your perception. All right. They have the masses, the entire world under MK Ultra. Okay, that's what they're doing.
Yep. And these demons, they come in these forms of celebrities so that they can look appealing and act like your friend, but they're not your friend. We've seen so many times where people go to these little shows. What are they called? One man versus 50 women or whatever. I don't know the names of these things because they're bad. You guys can let me know in the comments. I don't know what they're called. Where it's like one guy and all these girls. What are they called?
Oh, I don't know what that's called, but it's like 20 girls, one guy.
Yeah.
That is so stupid.
That stuff, we've seen a clip of YSL Woody humiliating a girl in that video. And they do this stuff, you guys. They get real people on these little shows. Not all of them are real. Just be like 1 or 2 real people. And they literally humiliate them. And I'm going to show that clip. In my next video about that situation, I'm going to show that clip. Because I'm glad I exposed YSL Woody. I didn't even know how nasty his character was when I made the video. Because I don't even know these people. Like, it's at the point where I don't know these new celebrities. There's a lot of times where you guys are telling me about them.
And I'm tired of that. Why do you guys come and y'all like, oh, expose this person? I looked them up. They're not even a big celebrity. I can't even believe like people are addicted to like these smaller people now.
TikTok people especially.
Exactly.
A lot of people don't know this, but I knew this off intuition instantly when TikTok was first created in around 2020. I never got on TikTok, keep that in mind. I was anti-TikTok, you guys know that. I never had a TikTok until recently, and even now to this day I don't scroll on there. I just post and I get off because I knew that TikTok was generated content. If you don't know what that means, when you open TikTok, 99.9999% of the videos you're gonna see on there on the For You page are fake generated people. They might look like a regular person living a regular life, but they're fake.
Exactly.
All of them are fake.
And half these people in the comment section are also fake. So
Yeah.
to this guy that keeps saying all this crazy stuff because he's mad that we called him out about the music, guess what? You're finna get blocked. All right.
Yeah, we have a blocking thing where we don't tolerate bottery. All right, I'm gonna start calling it that. We don't tolerate bottery around here. Because if you're not with the content, then why are you even here?
Because they're sent. They're controlled by the system. They're controlled by the Matrix, like literally. And the Matrix comes and sends these characters to do its job. And these are little characters. These people in the comment section, they're little characters.
Yeah, they generate a lot of fake comments. You know, I've talked about that before. So yeah, get off TikTok, get off social media. If you're not exposing things, you shouldn't even be on there. There's literally no reason to be on social media if you're not exposing it. Like at the end of the day. So let's move on with this Diddy thing. I want to talk about this real quick because this is actually very disgusting. Hold on, let me close this stuff. If you're new to the stream, rewatch the stream from the beginning. We expose a lot of stuff. Okay. So Diddy's alleged 1,000 bottles of baby oil, quote unquote, freak off parties explained. Why is this even the title of a Fox News article? You guys see how nasty the world is getting? Why is this even a title?
Freak off.
They're calling them freak off parties. I don't even know what that means. I don't want to know. I didn't even read this article.
And this is vulgar. Like for real, that they have to do this type of extreme stuff because like people's, dopamine is so messed up. They got to say such nasty stuff. And there's a lot of encoded messaging here.
Yeah. The oil part.
No, this.
Yeah, I didn't want to say the word, but that's why.
And this.
Oh, yeah.
They're saying a lot of nasty stuff with that. So if you guys understand what I'm highlighting right here.
Yeah. We can't say it, but look at the screen.
Exactly.
We have Patreon videos where we're going to expose this stuff more in the near future because there's something really nasty that they're doing with that we can't really talk about on YouTube. So...
Oh, someone said they can't see. Wait, did it go through? Oh, it's not there.
Let me see. Give me a second. Are they doing it again?
Alright, that sucks.
If they're doing that again, that's crazy.
And I literally was like highlighting the part that was so good.
Hold on, give me 1 second.
Why does this keep happening?
I'm gonna fix it. I figured out how to fix it.
Oh, okay.
All right. So I can't even believe they're doing that again. That's crazy. Okay. Give me 1 second. I know how to fix this fast. Okay. Boom. Boom. Okay. Could you guys see now?
Why is it so... Okay.
Yeah, let me fix that. That's crazy, man. They're really trying to mess with the live right now. Like, we've never gotten this much glitches with this.
Alright,
okay. So you guys can see now.
Alright, so I was highlighting how they're encodedly speaking here. Alright, and this is why you guys need to wake up because they speak in codes all the time. None of the things that they say is just like direct. And when they do say things like direct, like this entire thing, it's for bots because this stuff just like gets them for some reason. Because this is really vulgar. Like we're entering into a very vulgar, nasty Idiocracy. Go watch that movie. That's one movie I recommend watching, and that'll tell you the future.
Yeah, which is now the present.
Exactly.
Because we are living in Idiocracy right now. The fact that this is even an article from Fox News. So, real quick, one thing I want to say, keep in mind.
Someone said, why do you draw Diddy like that?
I know, that doesn't even look like him. But keep in mind, this is fake. Like, Diddy is not even doing it. He doesn't even exist. Keep that in mind. He's a character.
That's why they drew him.
Yeah.
He's symbolic. And he doesn't even look like that. That's just crazy.
These aren't real people. You guys need to get that out of your mind. They dilute you with these news articles and these, Instagram accounts from celebrities and all these details that they give you guys. These aren't real people. like they don't actually live a regular life. A lot of people can't wrap their mind around that. I just want to say that because Diddy's not doing anything, but this character is being controlled by demons that control this matrix. So they're letting you know in plain sight that they do nasty things behind closed doors, and they use characters like Diddy, Andrew Tate to humiliate and to subliminally let you know what they're doing. But it's not them. Okay, you guys really need to understand that because these celebrities are a distraction. They're puppets. There's actual demons behind all of this.
Exactly. And they make all these little minions. I call them minions because all of these characters you see, I could list over 1 million of them. All those characters are created. I have videos on Patreon on how they're created. Go watch that entire series. You don't have to get the subscription, but you could just buy those videos straight up and just have them forever, I guess. But I have videos on how they are made, and so there's something very dark and sinister behind making them. And this is why you guys need to stop falling in love with these faces, all right? Because people will see this and then automatically they'll fall in love with him. Not this guy, but Diddy. You know, they see their faces and fall in love with them, but they're in disguise. You know, they're in disguise.
Okay, so hopefully this is fixed.
I think it is.
Because this is being very weird. Because I want to change the screen, but I think it's happening again. So let me fix that. So give me 1 second. Okay. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna try not to change the slide too much because they keep trying to stop it from going through. Okay.
Wait,
so there's this other thing where they're putting these Johnson's baby oils on these articles.
And what was the company behind
the shot, you know,
exactly.
the thing that they put in people's arm in 2020. You guys know what we're talking about. The jab, as they call it.
One of the companies were Johnson, all right? And what is the chances they're bringing this back? And I think they're bringing this back because it's in people's subconscious mind. You know, this is what they do all the time, is that they do things that trigger people's subconscious minds.
Yeah, it's really crazy, man. Why would they show this exact bottle? There's so many other baby oil bottles, but they purposely are showing this one.
And why would he even have baby oil in the first place?
Exactly.
That doesn't even, you know, they're purposely doing this, you know. That doesn't even have to be there.
And have you guys noticed they're not even showing you or telling you what these parties are? They're letting your mind piece it together of what he's doing with this oil.
Calling it a freak off, that's crazy.
Yeah, so it's crazy, man. So I'm going to try to do something real quick.
You should just use this. The clicking is just excessive.
Yeah, sorry about that. This is crazy. Every time I try to change the screen, it gets stuck. So I think I know how to fix it. Okay.
That's funny.
So I wanted to show this on the screen. Have you guys seen this picture? Let me know in the comments. This is not a real picture. A lot of people don't even know that.
I mean, he looks fake. Immediately when you showed me, I was like, that's not him.
They are putting fake pictures of Diddy. And keep in mind, this picture was before Diddy got arrested.
Exactly.
So they put out this fake AI image and people thought it was real.
I mean, it looks real. I think the AI that they're giving people is nerf. Extreme. Even this is. Because the real AI are the characters that you see all the time.
Yeah, a lot of this stuff is fake, man. And they did so much predictive programming because why would they put out this picture of him having a fake mugshot and then now he gets arrested? So I just wanted to point that out because people need to stop getting deceived by AI. It's actually getting really bad.
Remember, I looked up who was it? NLE Chop, and they have a AI picture of him. I don't know if it's still up there, but that's crazy.
They are literally showing them as AI now, and pretty soon. I mean, I already made a video. Go watch my AI video. I have 2 of them now, where they have AI celebrities now. So that's gonna be the new thing, you know. Soon, it's not even gonna be regular celebrities. They're just gonna admit to you that it's all AI. So I'm glad I fixed the system now. It was really glitching out. So next thing I want to talk about is this Donald situation. I don't want to say his name too much because they're very sensitive about that stuff. So we're just gonna call him Donald for this stream, or Don. So Donald got shot supposedly, right, on the right ear. And Divine has a whole video about that.
It's symbolic towards them killing masculinity nowadays because the right ear is connected to the masculine side. And so this is all symbolic towards them taking a hit out on masculinity. All right. And this is why they also were talking about, you know, drafting people. That's also symbolic.
Yep.
They're making everybody BPA, which is basically they're making everybody inverted. I have a video about that on Patreon also with the whole Olympics and everything.
Yeah, they're turning men into women and women into men. And
really go watch that video because I exposed how Lady Gaga and Beyonce have a music video showing this where they were basically trying to eliminate the male gender. All right.
So one thing I want to say with this, before we get into deeper topics, take a close look at this article right here. They are showing a Donald supporter, and there was a bunch of them. You know, I wish I could find the video, but I'm gonna post it later when I make another video. They literally had hundreds, if not thousands, of supporters of this guy putting on a bandage on their right ear. This is how much people are controlled by these celebrities. They're doing these dumb things. Why would you go and put a bandage over your ear just because another guy got shot? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is how mind controlled they have people right now.
People are under a spell.
There's all these idiots wearing this, and it's all to show, you know, they do these little humiliating things to their fans to show how much mind control they actually have over their fans. And
it's like how they got bots to say no Diddy now.
Yeah.
And I cannot believe people are saying that, and that's proof that the media could just tell you what to do. And if I catch anybody saying that, you're literally an NPC because that means you're an empty vessel that they can always just program. All right.
Yep.
And this person who's obviously fake right here,
who
decides to copy this. I don't know if all his fans are doing it.
A lot of them
probably
are. But they had some fake ones to promote it.
Exactly. These people are unconscious, man. So
they are empty vessels waiting to be programmed and consumed and used by the Matrix. And
you know what's crazy? I actually agree with this person that's talking about not wanting to be here and stuff. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's an interesting thing. We were talking about that the other day. So.
Yeah.
We're talking about procreation and all that stuff. So.
Yeah, this place is getting very bad. You know, and it's not Earth itself, or whatever you want to call it. It's the Matrix system inside of it. You know, if the Matrix didn't exist, Earth would be a more harmonious place. It would still be pretty bad because for some reason, you know, negativity is more popular than positivity, but the media makes it worse. You know, the Matrix makes it worse. They promote this stuff. And you guys have to really think, imagine a world where none of this even existed. You know, we wouldn't even be talking about celebrities. The only reason we even make these videos is because of the system. Mm-hmm. If the system didn't exist, we would be with you guys in real life, talking about things that actually matter in actual life. And
everybody is so programmed that you can't be with everybody because everybody's so weird now because of them, because they've programmed people to act weird. Also, now we're, you know, limited to a device. You know, we have to come through their system to talk to you guys, and that's so weird. They covered every ground to have full dominion over everything, even the information. You know.
Yeah, It's really bad, and the only hope I have is for those few real souls out there that watch our videos that are actually real people, because you'll be surprised how many of our supporters are actually controlled by the Matrix.
Yeah, actually, we're in hell. All right. I like that this person said that. Yes, we are. We had talked about that literally. I've been talking about that so much lately. Not on here, of course, not online, because people are not open-minded. But we're actually in hell, and that's the truth of it. Everything's dirty here. I mean, it's just fucking dirty here, And people are just weird, and everything's weird here. But if you're unconscious, you think that all of this is cool. You think everything's so cute here. But if everything was really all cute here, and if everything was so clean here, why do we have to cover up everything, This place is really dark, and people just need to be aware that you're basically in hell. So
that's why you inhale oxygen.
Inhale
is in the word.
And then break down the word born and birth. Oh, you'll be shocked.
So we're going to talk about that more on Patreon, because there's a lot of things that we actually can't even talk about on
Exactly.
here.
And another thing, so on the topic of procreation, I think that's a huge thing. My perspective has shifted over time with that, because at first I was like programmed by everybody, especially these woke people, to go out and procreate, do that. But as you see, people are unconsciously having kids, and the most unconscious people repeatedly have kids, which I think is pretty crazy. I think that's really important to look into. And I think that all of our issues stem from this very fact that we're in hell, and that all of us are being brought to hell. That's made me question, what are we, and why are we being put here?
Yeah, it's a deep topic, and one thing I do want to say about that is there's beings like us that are sent here from the source. Okay, there's source players here, because we're like in a video game.
AKA star seeds, who are people that have the light within them, and that's only a few people. And then there's beast-made people made by the system, the Matrix. They're really easy to spot if you're conscious. So yeah.
And there's a few of us here. You can really
I can see a few of them in the chat. A few, like a small few. But
and we have to get together. We have to understand that we are in a system where they put boss all around you. Okay, we don't just expose this stuff because the celebrities are fake. You guys have to realize there is demons all around you. If you're a source player, if you're a enlightened being, they are gonna place people all around you. Your entire family is gonna be involved in this. Everyone around you is gonna be a demon. And the only real people you're going to find is scattered throughout the internet, throughout the world. The few people that we know are real that we've called on Patreon, we've all been scattered. There's one person in another country, another person in another country. We're all in different places. So don't trust everybody you find in your real life. They're not actually real people. They're NPCs that are controlled by the Matrix. And we have deep videos on Patreon about this, so I recommend joining the Patreon to really understand that more, because that's not something we really talk about on YouTube, but it's something very important to understand, because if you've watched The Truman Show, then you understand what we're talking about. He was in a controlled environment, and that's exactly what every real person is inside of. So one thing I want to say about this whole Donald situation before we move on and answer you guys' questions. I actually predicted this November 2nd, 2020.
That's crazy.
So
the fact that you have a video talking about this character.
Yeah, I literally made a video 4 years ago before this happened. And when I made this video, I thought it was going to happen while he was in office. But it happened 4 years later. And sometimes they wait to do these things because they have a huge agenda when they do this stuff. They have to script everything out. And we're going to make a video exposing the person that shot him. on our Patreon, because that's a character too. So don't, there's so many bots now that even believe that this stuff is staged, but they still believe that the character is real. So we have to expose even the people behind this so that you guys can understand it's all fake. So yeah, when people think that damage control doesn't happen to our videos, why would this happen? Why would we predict things? Why are we even able to predict things? This shows that everything they do is scripted. And in this video, I literally showed the predictive programming from the card game where they showed a subliminal of Donald. It's not actually him, but it's a face that looks very similar to him. And they let you know in plain sight that it was going to happen.
Exactly.
So all I'm doing is pointing out what they've already put out. And
they mock it all the time.
Yeah. So there was something I seen somebody said in the comments. They said, "We are not our vessels." So that's a deep thing too. They get you to say, "I am hungry. I am thirsty." But you're not actually hungry. Your soul is not hungry. That's your body that's hungry. So they get you to identify with your body because that makes you a bot.
And then people think you're crazy if you spoke in another perspective. If you spoke using your name, they think you're crazy. So
yeah.
But you should do that. I recommend that.
There's so many people that
it's hard to deprogram from that because I know I'm not good at that. But
yeah, that's a deeper topic. But just know that if you have a soul, you are your soul inhabiting this physical body. Don't think that you're the body with a soul. It's the other way around. So your body's temporary. People always ask us what happens when you die. Your soul doesn't die. Only your vessel does.
And so we're in hell. The food is really bad. The water, that one always gets me because I'm like, all right, they're poisoning the water. There's no such thing as clean water here. I don't care what anybody tells you. There's no such thing. There's so many chemicals and drugs in the water. Like, seriously.
All you can do is filter it out or drink coconut water. I talked about that in my Patreon video. But even that has stuff, you can do little things to make it less bad, which I talked about in that video. We're not saying just go and eat the worst food. Obviously, try to eat your best. Try the best that you can. But at the end of the day, even if you try growing your own food, the ground and the soil is even contaminated.
Exactly.
The air is contaminated. People think chemtrails are a joke, but that is a huge agenda. They are controlling NPCs with the chemtrails and the frequencies.
That's cool if you're plant-based. It doesn't matter. Everything is bad here. Everything's fake. There's bugs that they're all over your food. You could cope and eat whatever. I don't care what you eat, actually. I don't care what diet you're on. I don't care. This place is hell. It never changes the fact of it, all right? Everything has these triple negatives to it, And with the chemtrails, we've even seen a truck. They have a job now where there's a guy in a truck spraying chemicals and he drives around. That guy is terrible.
It's crazy. If you live in a major city, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah,
there's someone that comes and they're on the ground and they're spraying chemtrails basically
on the ground. So not only is there chemtrails in the air, they're doing it. They got ground people doing it. Mm-hmm. And think about how sad it is that. Well, it's not even sad because these are just fake people. These NPCs, they don't even know what they're doing. They're signing up for this job to spray these chemicals in the air, and they don't.
Eaten in the truck.
Yeah, we've seen this guy multiple times, and we're gonna record him and expose him on Patreon. We're gonna do a whole video about that because we're gonna get live footage of what we're talking about. They're literally spraying chemicals in trucks. So the Matrix is closing in, and keep in mind, we're not saying this stuff to get you sad or depressed.
Well, if you're sad and depressed, then you're like a bot. To be honest, you have a 90% chance of, after you hear this live stream, going right back into the system. because this stuff is like eerie and it is sad, but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? And I just learned to laugh at it. It's not, the greatest thing, but the truth is you were born into enslavement. All right? That's the truth. That's the honest truth.
If you have a birth certificate, you were born as a slave to your country. And, we're going to do a whole video about that on Patreon, because people don't understand this, man. This whole system is created for you to be a slave. And
think about your body. Your body is so dense. All right? That's why you have to understand that you're the soul. All right? Not the body. The body is so dense. It decays. It aches. It has pains. All that stuff. Think about it. I mean, people are literally going through pain 24/7.
Yep. And this stuff shouldn't get you depressed if you're a conscious being, because for one, you can override this stuff. If you have a soul and your pineal gland is activated, and you're conscious and everything we're talking about and it resonates with you, you can literally override the frequencies, the chemtrails, the chemicals in the food. So don't let that stop you from your path.
Exactly. Consciousness is God. That's your power. Consciousness is your power. All right.
This is why they do damage control in response to our videos. They don't want the conscious beings to have that power, because then they can't control you. So being conscious is actually one of the most important things in the world. This is why my name is Conscious. It's a constant reminder to always be conscious of everything. So
I don't know why this person cares so much about the earth being a globe or flat. Why does that consume your reality? Why does that...
That doesn't even matter.
Bro, you're in hell. Why the hell would you even give a fuck about how it even looks? Wouldn't you care more about escaping? Like, getting the fuck out of here? Like, I hate when I see these NPCs, they come and they're always like, oh, flat earth. I literally block those people immediately because I can't even believe that.
They have a flat mind.
Yeah, exactly. And like, cool, whatever it is, who cares?
Because at the end of the day, like, it's hard to explain, but what if the planet is not even an object?
Exactly.
Like,
in the way that they've shown you. That's another thing. People don't even think about that.
People think space and all of that is a physical thing, but what if it's another dimension? And I don't know. I'm just speaking from my own interpretation of things, my own conscious mind. I believe that space is real, but it's another dimension.
And it's not here.
Yeah.
All right. All that space talk that they do here, bro.
NASA means to deceive.
Exactly. Everything is a lie here, basically. They're always They're always lying about everything. And that is surface level talk.
Yeah.
I don't know why people love that so much.
Make sure you get past the flat earth thing. It's way deeper than that. So one thing I want to show, hopefully I could pull it up right here. There should be something that pops up. So space, here it is. I love this picture. This is a deep picture right here. Your brain cell is the universe. Look at this. Hopefully.
And that's crazy. Some people are losing brain cells.
Think about this. So if your brain cell is the same as the universe, why would you think the universe is outside of you? So they've tricked us into thinking.
I mean, think about the word universe. Universe. UN is in there.
They tell you in plain sight. So if your brain is the universe, then that means you are it, it's not outside of you.
That's exoteric, all right? Everything is within you. You don't have to go outside for something else, all right?
This is why God is consciousness, your brain. And your brain is connected to your soul and your heart. This is why it's the Trinity. They got people thinking it's the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. No, it's your mind, body, and soul. God represents consciousness. Jesus represents the heart, and the soul represents the Holy Spirit. So those things are analogies to the mind, body, and soul. It's that simple. So to anybody asking what we believe in, it's that simple. We got out of religion, we got out of Christianity because we realize that all of that stuff is exoteric. All of that stuff is getting you to worship a deity, which is actually a demon. It's actually them. If you worship Jesus and God and all that stuff, I don't care what you call it, Allah, all of that stuff is all worshiping a demon.
And all those people are doing it to code. And this person said, strong minds will survive. That's where the quote, survival of the fittest come from. That's not about the physical. That's about the mind. There's so many people, all right, they have the physical body, right? But they're dumb. They're not going to survive. That doesn't matter.
Why don't you work out your brain first and then work out your body? You know, and doing both simultaneously is important because by keeping your body healthy, you keep your brain healthy. It's all connected, just like your soul. You know, if you're consuming the media, not only is it affecting your soul, it's affecting your brain and your body. You know, people have soulless eyes. Why do you think that is? They are consumed by the matrix. So
made by the matrix.
Yeah. There's so many lab-made people. A lot of people don't realize that. NPCs are lab-made people that are controlled by the matrix.
Cabbage Patch Babies.
Yeah. They make so many movies about this. Invasion of the Body. Ever even seen that movie? I couldn't even believe that movie existed.
They're showing you that people around you are made, all right? A lot of you guys just think it's surface level, like we're just talking about the celebrities on the world stage. But no, once you know about this, you will notice that the people in your real life are also made, all right?
Let me see if I could find a picture from this movie. Because this movie actually surprised me. I couldn't even believe how much they admitted in this movie. Hopefully I could show this. It's a bit nasty. I'm not going to show it actually. But just know...
Yeah, it is gross.
It's a bit nasty. But just know, in this movie, they showed people being made, okay? And they looked like normal people. This guy on the screen...
it's frozen. And it's on my little thing. That's funny.
All right, let me fix that. That's kind of good, though, because I don't even know if I'm allowed to show that.
Okay.
But
fix that.
Just know that movie literally showed what we're talking about.
I can't believe it's frozen on all that.
Let me fix that real quick. So, basically, if you've seen Invasion of the Body Snatchers, you know what I'm talking about. There's a lot of people that say it in my comments, and it actually took me years to watch that movie. I didn't know what people were saying at first. But when I seen the movie, I couldn't even believe that that's what they were showing. It's all in your face, man. Like, I don't recommend watching movies. Keep that in mind. But
unless you're conscious, because I have a video, I think it's on my YouTube channel. It's my Selena Gomez video where I explain it. The reason why you should not watch movies when you're unconscious is because you get put in a trance, all right? They do symbolism all the time, 24/7, color symbolism. They're doing predictive programming in a movie. They're doing so much stuff that if you're unconscious, you're literally being put in a trance, all right?
Yeah, so... and what I was saying about the movies, don't watch movies, don't watch TV, don't listen to music. But if you're conscious, I do recommend watching just a few movies like The Truman Show or Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Those two movies will really show you what's going on. And don't watch anything else. You know, I actually don't even recommend watching The Matrix. There's a lot of these movies I don't recommend watching because they
kind of
actually
distort the perception of things.
Right? So keep that in mind. If you're a conscious being, watch these things with an open mind. You know, things like The Matrix show true things, but they change the narrative of everything. If you've seen all three Matrix movies, we didn't even watch the fourth one because it was just stupid at that point.
I mean, we already thought that the third and the second were...
Yeah, the third and the second ones are really dumb. At the end of the third one, they literally showed the Matrix as a good thing.
That is crazy.
I couldn't even believe that that's how they ended off the movie. For all those years, that was the end. You know, they always promote that in these movies, so be careful what you're watching. Watch what you're watching.
I like that quote.
Yeah, because people watch things unconsciously and then they get programmed. So, The Truman Show and Invasion of the Body Snatchers are the only two I would recommend because they are literally telling you everyone around you is a fake person. Okay, people want to believe their friends are real. Why do you think they zone you in a high school, a middle school, an elementary school? They zone you there and they control your environment.
Exactly.
You know, it's a deep topic. Join the Patreon.
So this person, they said, where is it? Basically, they met Rich Homie Quan. They shook his hand. Let's talk about that.
Oh,
I'm not even going to get in detail with that. You just need to go get the Patreon. I have 2 videos on how they're made. You actually met him, all right? But he's made. It's an artificial vessel, all right? There's people, real vessels that die all the time. They just steal all the, the parts from real vessels, and that's how they are creating these vessels. So you actually met him. It's just that he's made, okay? That doesn't take away the fact that he's made. They've admitted it their damn self. I have 2 videos going in detail about this stuff. Where's the other one? This is the first one. Go watch this. There's some characters. First, they designed them on a computer, all right? They designed them like you would design a sim character. And then go watch part 2, and you see exactly how they make them, all right? So, yeah, that's your answer. Go watch the video.
Yeah, we have these 2 good videos on Patreon
because
explaining
every
this.
day, all the time, there's people asking, how are they made? How are they made? Oh, I met them. Oh, I met them. And, okay, that doesn't take away what we're saying. Why do people think everybody's real? We just talked about Invasion of the Body Snatcher. People in your real life are made. They're not even real. So, like, what is that? See, I think people are so, like,
they think celebrities are their friends. People are that delusional. They think that these are real people that they know. You don't know these people. They only exist on a phone. Why would you think that they're real? And when they are shown in real life, when they infiltrate in a hood like YoungBoy, in these high schools, they love going to college. That's another thing. They love going to college and getting people to think they're real. They do that so that those people think they're real, and now they'll forever believe that they're real. And when we make a video on them 10, 20 years later when they're a celebrity, now that person's going to attack us in the comments and say, oh, I met John Cena. I met The Rock. Mm-hmm. These are characters that I didn't even think infiltrated, but they all infiltrate.
They have nothing but time. I mean, I've already said this before. They made the goddamn school. They made the system. They could put them anywhere. This isn't hard for them. They made the system that you're in. They make the same city, the same state, everywhere that they're going to be at. They could easily add their characters there. Cabbage Patch babies, grown people, these fake artificial people that are everyday people that you see, they're placed into a city also. The same city that the beast that made them puts them in, that also made the city. Come on.
Yeah, it's all created. This whole system was designed for this.
Exactly.
So, if you want to know, all this stuff, go join the Patreon. The reason we have the Patreon is because this stuff is only for deeper people that actually want to know this stuff. We have a whole community on Patreon where it's deeper people, and it's a way of getting a community of people that actually get it. Because on YouTube, there's so many people that are sent to destroy a community that we're actually trying to make. And shout out to the people on Patreon, man. There's so many of you guys that we talk to on the phone that are actually real people. And, I was losing hope. I thought there wasn't other real people. I'm going to be honest. I thought it was just me and Divine. But there is a few other people out there.
We've only talked to about, like 2 people.
Yeah, we've only talked to 2-3 people.
Yeah, 3. Yeah.
That are actually real people. Like, this is why we have the Patreon, because we actually want to meet and talk to real people. YouTube is too diluted with these NPCs.
Someone said, what happens when Conscious X becomes a celebrity? He'll never be a celebrity.
I'll never be a celebrity.
They will never even hit him up. They'll never even...
It's not possible. That's another thing we need to talk about.
That's their system.
They created this media. Why do you think they'll never put my video on the news unless they're trying to make me look crazy? That's the only time they'll do it. They'll never put my video on any of these big platforms. They don't even hit me up for an interview because they know that I'm a real person. So when you see people on Vlad TV, on No Jumper, these are all fake people. Okay, they don't actually get real people on these things because it's all gate-kept. All that stuff is fake. And I will say this, though. There's these smaller YouTubers with like 100,000, 200,000 subs that have hit me up. And keep in mind, these are fake woke YouTubers.
Hold on. There's no such thing as somebody getting hit up and somebody gets them. They've been fake from the jump.
Yeah.
All those people are fake, and people just don't understand that. Go make your own content, raise your consciousness, and you're gonna see that all these motherfuckers are fake and that they're all just weird. They're all involved, all right? People need to understand that. People don't understand that until they go and make their own content and you realize that you're alone. People don't understand what that's like at all.
Yep. Shout out to this person. They said, I plan on calling you guys soon. You guys aren't alone. Hopefully that's true, and hopefully you're real. And if you are, join the Patreon.
And we can't wait to talk to you.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We like talking to real people because we literally don't know any real people in our real life.
Exactly. We're alone, all right? You know.
We don't know any real people in our real life. So if you're a conscious person watching this, you most likely don't either. It's actually very hard for us to get together, which is why we even made this Patreon. So, what was I saying? Oh, yeah.
Which tier is the enlightenment tier?
Yeah, if you want to schedule a call with us, join the
enlightenment tier.
The enlightenment tier. No, it's the wisdom.
No, it's enlightenment.
It's both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If you want to do one call, it's the wisdom tier. If you want to do 2 calls, it's the enlightenment tier. So the second and third tiers is where you can call us. And we have to do it this way because, like we said, there's too many bots, unfortunately.
Anyway.
We will be doing more live streams so we can answer you guys' questions. But
so this person said, how do you guys keep your third eye open in this constant battle? I mean, your third eye is all you have. So
somebody said,
always investing your time into consciousness. That's how you keep your third eye open.
Yeah. Once your third eye's open, it can't close. Like, if you were a real person,
it cannot close. So it's just a constant, everyday making it your life and learning and being in love with learning. That's growth right there.
As long as you're growing, your third eye can never close. I have seen people, though, that try to go back. But there's some people that get themselves distracted.
They try to cope.
But you can't ever let go of this knowledge.
Once you know. And that's why a lot of people don't even want to... Well, actually, some people actually can't, so...
Yeah. Not many people can actually activate their third eye. Because not everybody has one. Only people with a soul. NPCs don't actually have a third eye. There's nothing there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why they have the chip. The chip is symbolic to how NPCs are already controlled. But anyway, I like what this person said.
This person said, oh, go ahead, because it's pretty stupid.
This person said, do you think your parents were made in a lab? So, even if they weren't made in a lab, which is possible, but even if they weren't made in a lab, they've been made in a lab. So, let me explain what that means. They created people thousands of years ago, and those people are constantly producing other people. So they don't need to make them in a lab. They get them to produce with each other, and the matrix just controls them. These are empty vessels that are being produced every single day. Why do you think on Google, if you look it up, how many people are born per day, it's gonna say thousands, if not millions, right?
Because they're producing them. They're manufactured. They're lab made.
They are empty vessels waiting to be controlled by the matrix.
Exactly. There's more of them than there is of real people.
Yeah.
Yes, they do take our DNA all the time. The doctor's in on it. There's a movie we were watching the other day, Old, and they were using these people, these targeted people, as like test subjects. All right, so
without their consent. So yes, they're empty. They're NPCs. They're empty vessels. And
you're getting blocked. This person didn't even get the message of why we don't show ourselves.
Yeah, we've already explained that. If you don't get it, then you're just a bot. So
and you're too caught into something.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Dense and
some people want us to be a celebrity. It's kind of creepy. They want us to show ourselves so that they can fall in love with us.
Their dopamine is messed up. They need to see somebody on there like, doing symbolism in their face and speaking all crazy to them. And they just fall.
Haven't you guys noticed all these TikTokers and YouTubers that claim they're woke? They do symbolism. And they show themselves. Why do you guys think that is? And they even make some that don't show themselves, but it's very few. Most of them love showing.
Most that don't show themselves are AI. And then the ones that And you can tell because their voice be like very like weird. There's no personality. It's
Yeah.
like dead, you know?
And it's the same tone.
Exactly. And then there's people that are physical that they show, and they show them because those people, they get more energy from you looking at them because, you know.
Yeah, I'm not even going to say their name in this live stream, but just know we're going to make that long video exposing every single fake woke YouTuber, spiritual guru, TikToker, all of that. Even Instagrammer, there's some that they make specifically for these apps. And some of you guys think they're real, and you're going to be very shocked when we literally expose their other characters. Some of them don't even have that many followers. They're all created, and they're purposely making these smaller people to target you, to get you to go back into the matrix. You know, why do you guys think there's these little gematria channels, some are even big now, where they pretend like they're actually exposing something?
Bro, I called them all out.
They're all fake. They're all characters.
People don't understand that. You know what? You can say it 100 times, but none of them will get it.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, they need somebody to praise and worship and think it's so real, you know. And I've learned that I cannot care or stress about that. You know,
So-
we come here and we try to speak truth to you guys and help you guys. But actually, you know what? We're not trying to help everybody. We're trying to help the real ones.
Yeah.
All right?
Because other ones can't be helped. They're just going to join the live, think this is all a joke, and leave. And we don't care about those people.
Bro, we've responded to you in the comment section. I don't know why I haven't blocked you yet. This guy that keeps talking about flat earth. Yes, in the Truman Show, he was in like some dome or like a globe. You live in a snow globe. Boom. You're enslaved. You're encapsulated.
So somebody asked about a
like the
YouTuber
snowball.
in the comments. I'm not going to say his name because these people are
Ooh.
fake. He's fake. Okay.
Wait, which one is that? Is that the one that said something crazy on Instagram?
He's the one that literally has a news article about him robbing a taxi.
Oh, that's so fake.
So-
So if you think that's real, then
Yeah, that guy literally has an article made about him where he robbed a taxi and didn't pay them. And now there's a whole article about him. But yet he is a YouTuber exposing gematria. So they don't, and that's another thing. Gematria doesn't even really matter if you don't understand that celebrities are fake.
Mm-hmm.
You can watch these gematria people all day. They're going to show you it's scripted, but at the very end, what are they going to say?
It's a goddamn sacrifice.
It was sacrifice. R.I.P. Some of you put R.I.P. in their title.
And they love doing that. They do this in movies like The Matrix, which we were talking about earlier. They love to change the narrative at the end of the movie because they put you in a trance towards the middle of the movie. Like they'll have the message somewhat in the beginning, put you in a trance in the middle, and then at the very end, they'll push what they actually want to push on you.
Yep.
They never keep, that's another sign of a fake person. They never keep the same goddamn message all the way through the video. This is even on YouTube. This is everywhere. They never.
That's how you can tell a fake person from a real person. We don't do that. We keep the same message. We tell you that everything's fake, and they'll never do that. Why do you think these gematria channels and all these fake woke channels that try to say they're going to sacrifice and all that stuff, you guys know who I'm talking about. They will literally tell you that it's all scripted with gematria, but then tell you that they're real. How does that make any sense? How can somebody real be that scripted?
Exactly. Billy Carson is fake. He's Will.i.am. So
Yeah,
that's a fake person.
We're going to expose him soon.
Alex Jones, we already
Yeah, he's Bill
exposed
Hicks
him.
and many other characters too.
Exactly. Rashad Jamal,
He's
Conscious
AZ.
Sex, has a video on him.
He's a rapper named AZ that was with Nas. They're all fake. Like the fact that I've even exposed Rashad Jamal, Spiritual Soul, Andrew Tate. They're
We have
all
another
fake.
one coming that's going to be so in depth. There's going to be more of them because
It's gonna
back
be
then it was
big.
just them, but now we
Yeah.
see they made so many of them.
Little ones that you guys think are real. They have little characters. So
Roman.
just because they have a little bit of followers don't mean they're real.
Let's see.
So back to the topic I was saying. So somebody had asked, when will I be a celebrity or something like that, and that can't happen. So I want to get back on this topic
Real
because
people need to get that in their head. You cannot be a celebrity. They won't even.
they won't even acknowledge you unless they're
Exactly.
humiliating you.
Exactly. Like all the time, how they always humiliate.
Yeah, they always try to humiliate us. The only way Kai would even interact with Divine Sade is to humiliate, or at least try to humiliate.
Yeah, and send all these people to attack me. And you guys do not understand how it feels when the damage control happens and how it feels when they respond. Everybody just thinks it's like so cool because they have this weird fantasy that they want to be hit up by celebrities or whatever. And it's not. They have a nasty energy, and it's not even them. It's not these characters. I need people to get that through their head. It's not these vessels. It's some dark, nasty energy force, like some nasty looking thing. All right, that's, you could just feel its energy whenever it's like attacking you, basically, and it's disgusting. That's not something cool.
And you could even see it through the characters sometimes. I'm gonna try to pull it up. This one character, I always think of him. Whenever I think of celebrities being demons, I always think of this guy.
We're not celebrities on YouTube, so if you're mad that we call out somebody that you liked, that's your problem. We're very shadow banned, and you're actually delusional. And
Yeah.
I'm happy to call your bot ass out.
So they let you know with some of these characters that they're demons. Look at this guy.
Oh,
How is
this real?
Yes,
Nah,
this is
that's crazy.
How could this be a real person with a soul? Really question that. And I'm gonna make a video. It's just gonna be a slideshow of all the nasty pictures that they have of characters like this. There's so many of them, even rappers.
This person said,
All right. So
I'm actually gonna block them, but I'm gonna respond to this. What separates you from Alex Jones and Billy Carson? If you can't notice a separation in the way that we talk, in the way that we have an energy. They don't have an energy. They don't have a presence. If you can't notice that, you ain't never gonna get in. You an NPC. So goodbye.
Exactly.
That's all we have to say to you.
No celebrities are real. This person said, so not one celebrity is real. No.
You know what? Go worship. Go on your knees and worship them celebrities. Go. Since you love them so much, you guys want to defend them so much. Go. Exactly. Go. No, none of them are real. But this is what some of you guys want them to be real. And that's just insane.
Yeah, I'm gonna make that video where I showed you guys these nasty pictures of certain celebrities, and they all have a picture like this. It's not just him. Every celebrity has at least one weird picture where you can really see how nasty and evil they look. And if your third eye's open, you can see it in every picture. Like, there's not one picture where they don't look weird. It's just some where they openly show you, like this one. So, back to what I was saying. Before we get into just answering you guys' questions, there's one more thing I want to say. When we were talking about how I won't be a celebrity, none of you guys will be a celebrity if you're real. There's so many people that want to be a rapper and all this stuff. They won't hit you up unless they're trying to humiliate you. So let me tell you guys a story. There's been a few times, and I'm exposed these characters in that video. I'm going to say their names in the video, and I'm going to show the DMs. Keep in mind, none of the mainstream platforms hit me up. All they do is try to humiliate me. Like, Say Cheese one time posted my Kodak video where I was exposing his other character, and they made it a joke. You know, everybody was trying to make fun of me in the comments. That's the only time a mainstream page has ever posted me. It's in a negative light. They won't ever post me in a positive light.
Exactly. Well,
and that was the only time.
They put it out there and immediately are worshipped. I mean, we have a character right now who is still in our content online, and he shows himself, so no one's going to think, because we don't show ourselves, no one's going to go and look for our channels. They're just automatically going to associate this character with that content. Yep. And he doesn't do a goddamn thing. He even steals our word choices.
He only exists on TikTok. That's another thing. Some of these characters only exist on one platform because they were created to attack people on that one platform. So we're going to expose them all. But there's one fake woke channel that has hit me up. I'm not going to say his name right now, but I'm going to expose him in the video. It was when Takeoff died. Keep in mind, I predicted Takeoff's death. I exposed him. I literally exposed his other character years before he died. I exposed the whole situation, right? So when he died, a lot of people were coming to my videos saying, yo, you were right and all this stuff. And this one channel hit me up And keep in mind, he makes these quote unquote woke videos, but he never talks about what we talk about. He'll talk about everything else. But when it comes to celebrities, he thinks they're real. That's another way to tell somebody's fake. But anyway, this channel hit me up. He emailed me and he said, come on my show, my live stream or whatever, and let's talk about your takeoff video. And he's not that big, keep that in mind. He only has like 100,000 subs. So he's not like a super big channel, but this is what they do. They try to get real people like me on their little channels to humiliate us. And I didn't even respond because why would I go on another guy's channel that I know is fake? Like his name literally equals 666 in gematria. I've been knowing that this guy was fake. So why would I go on their channels when I know they're fake? You know, all of them, they love collabing with each other. They love promoting each other, but they're all fake.
Exactly.
There's not one other person that I can really name that does our content that's real. That's just the truth. So if you're watching a quote unquote woke person on TikTok or YouTube or Instagram,
especially if
they're
collab,
fake.
They're you know, right then and there.
They're all fake. Real people that are real people like us don't actually make content. And if they do, they only get like 10 views. You know what I'm saying? It's really hard. And it's not impossible. So I'm not saying don't try. I'm just saying it took me years to get to the point to where I'm at. And I'm not the average person. I had to literally work so hard to get my platform to where it's at. And look what's going on now. I can only get a few thousand views, 10,000, 20,000 at most.
They nerfed the views so much. And then my channel is completely shadow banned, man. Come on, I have so much content.
That's how you can tell we're real. How do I have 100,000, not 100,000 yet, but I'm super close to 100,000 subs, but I can't even get that many views. How does that make any sense? While these other people have like 20,000 subs and get millions of views. That shows you that it's all controlled. They won't push my videos out to everybody. So if you can't see that, you know, it is what it is. You're going to forever be a bot. But real people do not actually get that far. Somebody said Gene Deal. Yes. There's a fake woke YouTube channel that is actually Gene Deal, and I'm going to expose him.
That's going to be interesting.
And that guy too, he never hit me up, but he said in one of his videos that he wants to talk to me and ask me questions about my content. I'll never collab with these people because they're all fake.
And if you see somebody collabing with these people,
they're fake.
They're fake. All right.
So
y'all
yeah,
went viral on Twitter. I don't know about that.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
What?
It wasn't my video, of course, but somebody stole my Diddy is Kai reel, and it got like 1 million
Are
views.
you serious?
It got millions. I don't even know how many millions, but
nah, that's so messed up. That is crazy. And this is what we're talking about. But you know, of course, bots who are unconscious love to group us in, but the real ones, you know, you can feel it. You know.
And I have that same video posted on my Twitter, and it only has like 3,000 views. But yet this involved fake page can post it and get like so many millions of views.
All right, guys. So what is your not comments? What is your questions? What's your questions?
Yeah, we want to answer you guys' questions before we get off.
All right.
And if you want to have a full conversation,
Patreon,
join the Patreon. That's the only way. Because it's really hard to talk to everybody, and that's the only way we can find real people. Someone said they got to join the Patreon because they got questions that need to be answered. Yes, we will answer any of your questions that you have as soon as you join. If you don't want to call, you could just join the first tier. Let me pull it up.
All right, so this person had said thoughts on anime. It depends on what type of anime you're watching, and anime has a lot of predictive programming also in it, so you know it's still made by the same individuals.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is a little bit better than watching these vessels, I would say.
Yeah.
But be mindful of everything you watch at the end of the day. Just be conscious of everything.
Yeah, because if you're not conscious, you're just gonna get programmed.
Exactly. And don't be like a crazy anime fan. Like,
yeah, those people are
don't
weird.
identify with being a huge fan and like put stickers all over your car.
Yeah,
and,
like
you know, that's crazy. That means you kind of like possessed by the stuff, but
and not all animes.
Exactly.
Not all animes. Only
that's what I said. Like some are good.
The only ones that I know of are like Naruto and Dragon Ball Z that are pretty good, and a few others, but not many. And don't watch the whole show. Like, you don't need to watch thousands of episodes. Like, they're just wasting your time. You know, so don't be a geek for anime. Just watch it with an open mind. See it for what it is.
And your brothers, this person's done this. Oh, you're getting blocked.
Like, we don't even watch TV like that. We'll literally only watch like 20 minutes of a movie and then come back a few days later because we don't like wasting our time with that stuff.
This is a good question. Do you guys confront your G-stalkers? We record them.
Yeah, we record them. Let me pull that up.
Yeah, we record them.
Let's expose them right
And
now.
I have a video that I'm working on right now about that. That's going to be on the Patreon about it. And I just kind of explain the G-stalking a little better to get people to understand it from a more, you know, deeper standpoint, because I do think that they gatekeep, you know.
Yeah, that's another thing. The YouTubers that talk about this stuff are gatekeepers and they will be exposed also.
Yeah, so I do have a better video explaining it. We do not go up to them and confront them, but we do record them.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, G-stalkers are just NPCs that are being used by the system to harass you, all right? To spiritually harass you, to mentally and emotionally harass you. And their background characters, I try not to give them much attention. But yeah.
Yeah, here's a video on the screen where we've caught one of these people recording us. I mean, it couldn't be any more obvious. Why would she have the phone like this? It's really creepy.
Yeah, she pulled up, literally recording us, like literally pulled up. And I didn't even notice this person, like, because I was recording. I didn't even notice this person at first because, you know, I wasn't even paying attention. I just had the camera just going. And then I caught this when I was editing. She was literally recording.
And let me zoom in so you guys can see.
What is that? I don't know what that means.
I told you about that earlier, but
to that question that you have, Rem, we've never been.
No.
So no.
And we're careful, you know, we do certain things to prevent that. But anyway, look at the screen. This person is not real. This is an NPC. Yeah,
NPCs are vessels created by the Matrix, and the Matrix sends them out to go do their bidding. All right?
They look like normal people.
I have a video that I'm working on. Oh, I wish you guys could see that. I'm not going to reveal everything, but it's literally about that.
It's dropping soon.
Maybe she thought y'all was hot. That's damage control.
No, she didn't record us that long. If you actually watch the video, it was literally a split second. Like, it was really creepy. We didn't even notice.
And keep in mind, this is like 3 a.m. Nobody's supposed to be out at this place. But
and why would you even like have your phone like that while opening the door?
Yeah, they do look like regular people, but you have to stop seeing the physical. You got to start seeing the spiritual. All right?
Yeah, this looks like a regular person. The average person wouldn't even question this person. And there's more. We have so much footage of these people. I mean, we've caught a guy doing weird symbolism, wearing a red shirt. That's one way to identify one of these people. They love wearing red, having red cars. And we're going to expose them all on Patreon.
Someone said, is it bad to hook up with an NPC? Man, there's so many NPCs out there. There's more NPCs than...
It's very bad.
He said because she's kind of cute. All right.
That's bad.
All right.
How could an NPC without a soul be cute? That doesn't even make sense. They look soulless.
They're going to steal your energy.
They are completely soulless. Right. And we have another video. Let me pull that up. This one, where we...
Oh, that's a good one.
Divine made a good video where she explained what this is. We could just call it GSing on YouTube, but you guys can see what it's called.
Y'all need to carry... Who said we didn't? That's funny.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever.
So, go watch this video as well. I'm going to put it on the screen right now. It's doing that thing again, but...
Are you serious?
Yeah, I can fix that. Next time I go live, I'm going to fix this so it won't happen. But... You guys can see on the screen this video. So there's a lot of there's a lot of involved people in our comments right now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's so weird.
What about these YouTube families? Lab made, fake.
Yeah, all those YouTube families are fake.
They're just entertainment to program you to have a family.
Yeah.
They want you to be so connected to this matrix, to this.
The true family is a soul family, which is why we even have the Patreon.
Exactly. Go find your soul family. That's what you should go do.
So, let us know any other questions you guys have before we go.
We already answered your question, Rem, about being, we already answered that. We have never been that. Bro, conscious, or please kick this dumb dude out who keeps yakking about flat earth. That is true.
Yeah. Honestly, we can't block everybody. There's so many bots.
We already answered your question.
Like, blocking them doesn't work. Right. They're generated.
What if you guys are also fake? We've already answered that, but whatever. Y'all need to type in names on Instagram. Start with what?
So, join the Patreon. Links in the description. Where we can have a more deeper personal conversation with you guys. But for now, we just want to answer a few more questions before we get off.
Also, guys, don't vote.
Oh, yeah. We should have been said that in this video. Don't vote. Like, Divine's going to do a good video on that soon on Patreon and YouTube, because people need to know that you do not need to vote. Like, when you vote, you're going to get put into a list. And when the situation happens where they need to draft people,
they can, because you consented. All right.
They're going to draft you. So don't vote. And they're drafting women too. They put out a thing that said that they're going to try to change the law so that they can draft women too.
That makes sense if they're going to the military.
So don't vote. Get out of that. You can't. None of them are real. We expose both sides. I have a video on Sleepy Joe and Donald. Both sides are fake. They're both wings of the same bird. I don't know how many times I have to say that, because people think we side with one of them, but they're both fake and we've exposed them.
Someone asked if we were alkaline vegans. We used to be.
Yeah, we used to be vegan, but then...
We've had over 100 different diets, all right? We've been everything you can think of. And at the end of the day, you're in hell, so...
Yeah, we realized there's no...
At the end of the day, it's your mind over your body.
Yeah.
Again, eat healthy. Like, choose healthy stuff to eat. Like, and stay away from chemicals. We have a video about that on Patreon. That's what you really should be looking out for. Chemicals. They are poisoning you with nasty chemicals and drugs 24/7. I mean, they got plastics and everything. I mean,
and try to eat your own food.
Exactly.
Because you're better off cooking your own food. You know what you're putting in, and there's less chemicals when you cook your own food. Because these fast food places, man, if only y'all knew how many chemicals. I mean, even the wrapping, the packaging of this stuff has chemicals. Wow. Somebody said, I believe you, but I just voted. That is sad. At least you get it now, hopefully. But don't vote. Why would you even vote? Like, instead of trying to do something yourself, they get you to think, oh, let me just go to this place. Now it's online. But they want you to cast a vote to a character
in hopes that they may change your life and help you.
They don't care about you.
We have a video about that event September, on Patreon, coming very soon. That's very weird you said that, because I'm working on that.
Yeah, we're dropping that video soon.
Do we practice telekinesis? Sometimes, but...
Is telekinesis when you could speak through your mind to other people?
No, I think telekinesis is... telekinesis is when you can move things with your mind. Move objects with your mind. You're thinking of telepathy.
Oh, yeah, I'm thinking of telepathy. Telekinesis and telepathy are possible. I've done telepathy.
And you've done the other thing that I've talked about before. I forgot what it was called.
Yeah. I've floated before. Like I've literally flew in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't flying, but I was in the air for a few seconds. I don't know what you would call it. I guess floating.
Levitating.
Levitating. That's the word.
Yeah. Levitating.
Yeah, levitation is real.
What do you think about Sneeko? Sneeko is fake. All right. Do you believe in God?
We have already explained this. Let me pull it up.
Yeah, we're in hell and there's nobody come to save you. You are God, relatively.
If you have a consciousness.
Consciousness is God, and your consciousness is your God.
So let's break this down more. So we've already said the brain cell is the universe. They look exactly alike. Then the birth of a cell is the death of a star. Isn't that crazy? So, and it's kind of backwards. You would think the birth of a star would be the birth of a cell, but it's backwards, which is probably symbolic because being born here is a form of dying. And when your vessel dies here, you're actually born. It's backwards. It's hard to explain,
Exactly.
but
death has dia. Dia means good fortune, and it's a
Yeah.
femininity. So right here, someone says, honestly, knowing NPCs are all around is comforting and disturbing. That is true. Depends on how they act. And then they said that they can't. Oh, stop moving! Why does thing move so much? Can't stand one that's full of hate, but okay, that is true. I realize that you really cannot care about any of them, even the ones that are like super crazy. You have to just mind over matter. All right, mind over matter consistently. Like your mind is power. We talked about this in the beginning. Survival of the fittest, and that's not talking about physical. That's talking about mental consciousness.
Yeah, we are God. Someone called, like the Bible calls God Yahweh in Hebrew. Yahweh, we've done all the research. You guys can't tell us what it means. Do your own research. We've done all the research you could think of. We've read everything. We've realized Yahweh means I am.
So that's
You.
exactly.
I. Why would his name be I am?
Why does this person keep asking this? We've already explained. What do you mean y'all don't know real people in real life? We've already explained. People that you see in real life are
NPCs.
exactly. They're artificially made people. All right. There's only a few real people. They're all filling up space. You ever wonder why? Well, I don't know if this happens to NPCs, but I know for my source players, my main characters, my real people, my people with the souls, you guys know that when you go in public somewhere and all of a sudden it just fills up with a bunch of people, those are NPCs that are filling up the place. You're never alone with them. Like, you're never alone as long as they're there.
Yeah.
They're always there.
So somebody said, can the smaller members of Patreon get the GSing videos? No, the reason why we have it for the higher tiers is because, for one, it's not for everybody. Most people won't even actually get it. And two,
We're already giving
a bunch of other content.
exactly to
on
everybody
there.
on there. And plus, you know, out of
It's
respect,
not many people
out of
that...
respect.
Oh yeah, and out of respect, because that's live footage of us recording NPCs, being NPCs. So
I just think it's respect. I hear a lot of people saying, "Oh, why you guys on Patreon?" and complaining about the what they call it now, the bots paywall. But you guys don't even understand. We've been doing this for a long time, basically for free. All right,
and we still are.
and it's still for free. YouTube, get that through your head. I know a lot of y'all are deluded by these fake YouTubers. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It don't pay nothing. All right, I'm just gonna be honest. It doesn't pay nothing. So for you people that for some reason want everything
free
for free, we gave combined 400 plus videos.
500 actually.
Yeah, that's why I said plus.
Yeah.
2 people, and at least just be like respectful, you know, not to this person, they didn't say nothing, but just people in general, because I feel like nobody hesitates to buy stuff from these fake ass people. But the moment that we had said, hey guys, we're moving to Patreon, we're nice, we spent so much time basically giving up everything for free to everybody. We've been attacked repeatedly by people in the comment section. after all that time, you think, okay, some people have respect and see, damn, I'm happy for them. They're finally doing this, you know. But no, people are so terrible. Like,
and it's cheap.
Exactly.
Like, you can literally get that money by doing nothing. Like, it's not even that much. And also, people will pay. How much is Netflix? Like $35
Yeah,
now?
Netflix raises every day. Because I was like, oh, are we bad for putting things behind what the bots call a paywall? But then I decided to go look up how much does Netflix make a year? Because motherfuckers love Netflix. All right, I'm going to keep it real. A lot of y'all love Netflix, like getting programmed all day. You will pay them. They make $1 trillion. I mean, they make so much money a month. It was ridiculous. It's disgusting how much they make a month. All right. Dude. And they could just raise the prices anytime. I mean,
and no one says nothing.
Exactly. Nobody said. They're just going to consent because, they're so eager to watch something that's going to distract them and dilute their mind because their dopamine is so messed up. So like I told you guys in the very beginning, nothing is free. And when something is free, you should question it because they're programming you. All these apps are free, but they're not really free. They're taking your energy. So whenever the system gives you something for free, they're taking your energy. That needs to be known.
Exactly.
You know, so.
And another thing, like, we don't ask for donations, right? Like, you guys can donate right now in the live stream.
And we don't care about that.
We don't care about that. We have never asked for any donations.
There's so many of these fake people. They be like, oh, I just got kicked out of my house, guys. I need my subs to give me some money. What? I would never. You guys don't even know what in the hell we have went through. You guys don't even know how even in the midst of doing this, we've lost pretty much everything. You guys have no fucking idea how we hold our own weight. Nobody understands that.
And we never ask you guys.
And we never ask you guys. But then you guys will just give up everything for these characters and then come to us and say, oh, I think they're real. I think they're real.
Make the Patreon free.
And then they'll say like these people are real, but these people are asking me for so much money. I mean, people be donating a ridiculous amount to them, and that's just insane to me. And I do not want you guys' money at all. We don't want it.
Yeah, like, we appreciate everybody that donates and joins the Patreon and even supports us on YouTube, but at the end of the day, like, we are just doing this to help the real people.
That is true. YouTube Premium did go up.
Yeah,
that's why I had to cancel my membership. They just did it in our face.
Yeah, they don't even tell you.
Never pay for Netflix, but there's so many people. They make trillions of dollars.
People will pay like $35, $50 for Netflix and Apple Music, but get mad at us for a little $8. Like, really, and this content's gonna wake you up. Like, our content is actually gonna give you something to change your reality and wake you up all the way.
Oh, I like this comment. Someone said, are you guys on speaking terms with your family, or are they mean about your? Oh, sorry, I'm distracted right now. So this person basically, they're asking, are you guys on speaking terms with your family, or do they act weird with our content? Like, do they act mean about it? All right. To answer that, I got so distracted. Anyway, to answer that, we do talk occasionally to our family. My family don't know nothing about my content. They don't know that I even have this entire thing at all. His family knows, but...
Yeah, my family knows, but they don't actually get it. Like, even if they're watching this right now, I don't care, because at the end of the day, they don't get it. They don't appreciate what I actually do. They will care more about other family members that are doing bot shit, but I'm actually doing something real and nobody cares. So at the end of the day, I was never appreciated by my family, by my friends, nobody. And I'll say that a lot of them watch my stuff and I don't care. They're not real. Like,
I knew that from the jump, so that's why I never even showed anybody what I do, and that's like, nobody knows. I can know like, oh, I like your channel. No one knows. It's just something that I do in my life, you know.
And the few that do are like bots. They don't even.
Oh, they don't even care. They don't care at all.
Our siblings don't get it. My siblings still love celebrities. How can you be my sibling and still love celebrities?
In your face. They'll even like
post them.
They'll post them.
Say R.I.P.
Exactly.
Your sibling said R.I.P. to rich homie Quan. But yet you predicted his death.
And they don't care. And I was living at home when I did that. Think about that. Was I? I don't know. I think I was.
You had, I think, I don't know. But the point of the matter is, like, that's not your real family. You have a soul family. And that's why we even have the Patreon.
This person has no idea.
There's still people saying, why do you want money from the Patreon?
Wait, really?
We've already explained this.
Bro,
for one,
to
it's
hell
cheap.
with you, to hell with you, to hell with you, to hell with you, to hell with you.
Like, for one,
Whoever
it's
this
cheap.
is, like, forget
And
that.
two, we've explained we do this because we need to separate the bots from the real
Where
people.
are the deep questions? I feel like nobody asks deep questions no more.
That's another reason why we have Patreon.
Exactly.
People actually call us with deep questions and
Why?
we love answering them.
Well, you know what's crazy is I feel like the last time we did a live stream in 2023, I feel like it was so deep. There was so many
That is
questions.
true.
I don't know what has happened.
And there's a lot of people in here.
Woke OF. I don't know what that means.
This
AF?
person said, it's a huge chance you are not with your real family. A lot of people are switched at birth. This is why they started doing certain blood testing of newborns in hospitals.
I believe that 100%.
Yes.
100%.
Why did they have those little rooms where they have all the babies just in their crib or whatever?
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
And then they
could
had this
easily be
whole
switched.
thing that was happening around that time where people were snatching babies. And I think they were admitting that people are being switched and stuff. They even have a show called Switched at Birth. So someone said, how do you find your soul family? All right, that's a good question. Just align yourself to what you're put here or what's inside of you to do, basically, you know. And I think you'll start attracting and finding those people, of course.
Okay, this is a good question. They said, so how do y'all get GS'd if y'all keep it so low key? So I'm gonna just call it watched, because that's what they're doing. They're just watching. So we keep everything low key. We don't show ourselves. We don't say our names, nothing. We don't even like say where we live or anything. But we still get watched because we're conscious beings that are doing something very powerful. And if you're a conscious being, you're going to get watched by NPCs constantly.
Exactly. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter what you do.
Are they saying, wait, what was the question?
They said, how do we still get watched even though we keep everything low key? Like, we don't show ourselves.
That doesn't matter. They know. Like,
yeah, they know.
This is their stuff. This is their technology.
They
NPCs are made by the same motherfuckers that make the technology. They know. So
and they watch everything.
Exactly.
They watch our videos.
Exactly.
They have
There's
cameras.
satellites watching you 24/7.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Your reality is really crazy.
There's cameras openly on streetlights now.
Exactly.
Remember not everywhere, but
camera? That's crazy.
Yeah, they're not everywhere, but and those are just the ones they're showing us.
Mm-hmm.
There's still little cameras everywhere that you can't even see, but now they're showing you that there's cameras on the streetlights and nobody's talking about that.
Someone said, when did y'all realize this was hell we live in? Actually, I've always thought it, but we always try to dilute our minds and try to see the positive supposedly and everything. But there's been so many times like this. One time we had went to the gym and we were walking back outside and I just started noticing that everything was dirty and I started like freaking out and like, kind of going a little like, crazy from this because I was like, everything is so dirty here. I got like disgusted with everything. And so recently.
And negative.
Yeah, exactly. Negative. So recently, I don't know what had happened, but I was like, yo, we're just in hell. Like, we're just in hell. Like so many things, like, we're experiencing so much pain all the time. All right. And if you're a female, every month you're going through something and that just makes no sense. And that's when I think when we realized the moon drains energy.
Oh, yeah.
All right. And so people, they're diluting themselves. They're covering it up. We're in a very, very nasty place. All right. So I realize that truly and believe that now, or know that now as of recently. So shout out to you guys that have been knowing that.
Yeah. And to be honest, we didn't wake up to this place being hell until we got out of Christianity.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you're in religion, you'll never wake up to this.
And they kind of know, but they're just looking for somebody to save them. And I think that's
and they still think hell and heaven is an external place when it's right here, right now.
Exactly.
This is hell and heaven. Because in your mind, if you are in heaven, that's your reality. Like right here. if your brain cell is the universe, how could heaven be anywhere else? This is proof that heaven is in your brain.
Mm-hmm. So someone asked about the movie Soul. Oh, that movie is so symbolic.
Yeah, it's really interesting, but they push an agenda as always.
Exactly, because those people, they made it seem like it was all cool how they were going to the light, the moon.
I don't like that. That movie is a huge agenda. Like,
exactly.
Don't even watch it. Like, it's
yeah, we should just expose the movie.
We're gonna expose the movie because they pushed more agendas than telling the truth.
Exactly.
They made it seem like going to the moon was a good thing, and they made it seem like this place was good and all that.
Did y'all meet in person before? What do you mean before? We're in person right now together. I don't know what that means.
Oh, like we didn't meet in person we found each other.
We found each other
through
online
consciousness.
And through consciousness, and that's how you're gonna find your soul family and everybody else connected to you.
Speaking of that, we have a book about twin flames.
Okay, while you pull that up, I want to talk.
Yeah.
So, like we said earlier, you're separated from all those who are actually really connected to you. Okay, so
yeah, what was that?
You're disconnected from all those who are Wait, I said that.
You're disconnected.
Yeah, from all those who are actually connected to you. So yeah.
Yeah, go get this book.
We are our own projectors.
Go get the twin flame book. It's called How to Attract a One, a guide to your twin flame relationship. We sell it individually if you want to get just the book and not join the Patreon, or you can join the Patreon and get it for free.
So I want to ask you guys a question. Like, I want you guys' opinion on this. How do you guys feel about the moon? All right, I want to know how people feel.
Yeah.
I want to know where that person's at that
commented.
Yeah, exactly.
Because someone had commented on my old video where I exposed the spiritual celebrities, and they had said that the moon drains your energy, and I agree with that. I like how this person said, the moon makes me feel funny.
Yeah, the moon is odd. Someone had told us that the moon drains energy, our life force energy, and that's why time moves by fast. That's why we be feeling very drained.
Yeah. That's why on full moons they do rituals. Have you noticed they kill a bunch of celebrities on full moons? I talked about that in my Matthew Perry video.
This person said I need to find me a divine Sade of my own. I'm not a copy, so good luck out there.
Yeah.
You'll find something, not something like me. That's one thing.
We are one of a kind.
All star seeds are one of a kind.
Yeah.
The moon artificial? You know, in the Truman Show, they talk about, the sun drains energy too. That's true. You ever be outside and
it's
super
out there, hot.
Exactly. And then you come inside and you're just tired. I think all these things are used to drain our energy. It's kind of crazy. Time is moving fast. Yeah, I talked about that. I have a video on that. And it's moving even faster. 2024, faster than 2023. When did I make that video? In 2000... I forgot when it was.
Let's see. The one about time?
Yeah. The moon is artificial. Time is an illusion. Relatively.
Okay, so we have this video. Let me pull that up right here.
When was that? Oh, that was May.
Yeah, that was this year, May 21st. It's called The Truth About Time and TikTok Exposed. So this video, Divine went really deep exposing how time is being sped up. And they mocked it with this app called TikTok because it's a time, TikTok. And she showed so much deep information in that video, so go check that out.
Brown people came out of Australia and not Africa. You know, they try to... I don't even want to get into that whole topic. I'm not even going to get into that topic. But just know that whole everybody's just from Africa thing is kind of a agenda.
And Australia was melanated people first, and they're trying to change history.
Just because you're melanated doesn't mean that you all stem from...
the source. That's just your vessel.
Africa, that's just,
The vessels don't matter. At the end of the day, if you have a soul, you have a soul. That means you come from the source. And not everybody got a soul. So that's what you should care about more.
I don't know what the hell that person just said.
How do you feel about mosquitoes?
Oh, they're fake. They're involved and they're poisoning people.
Yeah.
And they're draining your blood. They're so weird.
They're parasites, just like the Matrix. And why did Bill G, I don't want to say his name, but the guy behind Microsoft and the shots and all that.
Oh yeah.
He admitted that he created fake mosquitoes. And that guy that we said earlier that sprays chemtrails with the truck, his excuse when we looked it up is that they're spraying these chemicals to kill the mosquitoes. But yet we still get bit by mosquitoes. So how does that make any sense?
They're poisoning people.
Yeah, that's a lie. They're spraying those chemicals to poison the air. Do you have an explanation for being hit with a wave of sadness for no reason?
We already talked about that. They have frequencies and they send it and direct it towards you, and they can control your behavior and your emotions.
So that's why you gotta have your mind over your matter. You know, your mind has to be more powerful than your body. Don't let your body control your mind. Have your mind control your body. Because your soul and your heart control your mind, and then your mind controls your body. But if you're an NPC without a soul and a mind, your body is all that exists, and it's an empty vessel, and the Matrix hops in there whenever they need to use you, and that's how they control you. They showed it in the movie The Matrix too, with that homeless guy.
Oh yeah, I talked about that in my recent video.
The moon isn't supposed to be here. The moon has a lot. They didn't finish their sentence, but yeah, the moon is a satellite. They'll even tell you that on Google.
And we're just being controlled by it.
How do you feel about remote viewing? So they call that astral projection also. That's proof that you're not your body. The fact that you can leave your body is a big sign that you're not your body.
What? Okay.
How do I learn gematria? Join the Patreon. We have a tier where we're literally gonna show you guys how to do everything. I'm gonna pull that up.
I don't know who Nero is.
So right here we have, let's see, let me pull this up.
I mean, you can be with, I don't know what you mean by why the loneliness is so loud sometimes. I mean, if you're completely alone, I understand that. I think people should learn to like their own company, of course.
Yeah.
Because you could be with a crowd full of people and be completely alone. You know, they could just be physically there, but have you ever talked about Hallie Carter? I don't know who that is. Let's look that up.
Okay, so it's a person that asked about how do you learn gematria. It's not easy. Keep that in mind. It's not something we can just explain like right now. It's something that we have to literally make an entire course for, or you can just join and we can walk you through it, which I have before.
This is true. This person said we need to detach from titles, labels, and nationalities, religions. That's their stuff. Yes, that's true. Nobody should be caught into that. Do you guys have any vessel family? That's your soul family? No, we have no vessel family. That's in our soul family.
Yeah, your vessel family is not your soul family, 100%.
Well, this person said that it's their soul family.
Well, they are in delusion. Because like family in the Matrix is not your real family. Like,
Corey Kenshin is fake.
Corey Kenshin is super fake.
Yeah.
I don't understand how people still think these people are real. But to that person that said, how can we teach you about gematria? We have this fourth tier where we will literally show you everything. Like, if you want to know everything that we know, join this tier.
And we'll show you how to do that stuff.
Yeah, we'll show you how to expose celebrities. We'll walk you through how to use gematria and decode them. Every single detail of what we do and how we know, like, and what we know, we will literally show you step by step.
Are any of you guys interested in like building a YouTube channel?
Yeah, cause
we'll show you.
Yeah,
like,
we can show you guys.
You could be a part of this tier, of course.
Yeah, with the celestial tier, it's created for us to literally help one of you guys that wants to do this. And it could be about anything. It doesn't have to be about celebrities or gematria.
Yes, whatever content. Because,
whatever you decide. We know a lot of things. But keep in mind, you still got to put in the work. Like, even after we show you all this stuff, you would have to put in the work to grow your channel. And we do shout outs as well, too. If you join the celestial tier, we'll even shout you out on YouTube, Patreon, Instagram, all that.
Okay, who is this guy? He keeps talking about him. Richard.
If he's a pastor, he's fake. I mean...
Oh, this guy is so fake. I've seen him before.
Yeah.
This guy is so fake.
Yeah.
Oh, he is so fake.
That Richard guy is fake. Every pastor is fake. I mean, I knew a pastor. Here's a quick story time. So, how do I explain this? So, I used to go to church, right? When I was like, how old was I? I was like 14, and I used to go to church, and there was these people that got married at the church, and after the wedding, instead of having the food at the church, the pastor said, all right, everybody, let's go to the Freemason Lodge across the street, and that's where the food is going to be at. Think about that. Crazy. And this is a regular pastor. Like, you would think he's real. He's in the hood. Like...
All right, I want to say something.
They're fake, man.
Yeah,
why would he
are
be
completely involved.
Why would he be in cahoots with the Mason Lodge?
Remember that time when I was Christian? I was watching that one pastor, and he literally was like doing weird stuff in his like live stream. So this person, I really want to attack you. All right, you said lots of people don't make you pay for knowledge. LOL. You're about to get blocked. But let me tell you about yourself first. If you know, why are you even here? If those people that you're talking about don't make you pay, go there. Go get your energy drain. Go. Just leave. There's no need for me to even say anything to you. Because we know what the root is. You're an NPC, and yeah. You can't even get it even if you wanted to. We know what the root is. Oh, actually,
at this point, there's no point in even blocking these people. They will just make another account.
I don't think they exist.
Yeah,
like, they're spawning into the live stream.
They're generating.
Because I've never seen some of these people on both of our channels, actually.
That is true. I've noticed they generate more bots on live streams. Mm-hmm. And they do that because they don't want real people to interact. They try to change the narrative in the comments. That's why we block people in our comments, because they're trying to change the narrative.
Exactly.
And they're not even real people.
Why get mad at people for mentioning pain? It's not that I'm getting mad at them. It's just that this is something we've never cleared up, and people cannot continue to just attack without us being able to clear this up.
Yeah,
so we're going to check out that book. All right. Wait, what are you going to say?
Why would... if you're a real person, you would respect what we do, and you would understand that our knowledge is like completely shadow banned and not talked about. I've never seen another channel expose the things we expose.
Exactly. Nobody's making you... Wait, what is this word? I mean, they aren't making anyone... What are you talking about? Oh, yeah. They aren't. Exactly. I mean, we aren't. We're not forcing nobody. I mean, we're still giving all this content for free. I mean, this live stream is right here.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't do this. It's not something that we care about that much. We just care about enlightening those who have the spark within them.
So yeah, ask us your last questions before we go. We've been live for a long time now. We're gonna do more lives for sure. Whenever there's these big distractions, we're just gonna go live and expose it because.
Is this person an NPC? Can y'all expose? I've already did that before.
Oh yeah, Divine has a video about Gypsy Rose.
Someone said, "Are you Canadian?"
Why does that even matter? Like,
wait, what is this William Floyd guy talking about? I wasn't attacking you. I was talking to another guy that I exposed. Well, that I blocked, basically.
yeah, we appreciate everybody, man. Ask your last questions that you have before we go. But we appreciate everyone that's like real. You know, like the reason why we talk about these people that just complain about what we do is because, like, how can you not have respect?
This person right here who's about to get blocked, they don't have respect at all.
Yeah. You guys can watch the live stream from the beginning after we get off. Do you guys have a list of informative movies on the Patreon? No.
That's a good idea, and I'm going to do that actually.
Yeah,
because
we're
we have a
gonna do
lot
that.
of movies that we have checked out that are really good.
And we're gonna review some of them too, and show you guys the clips that are really deep, because you really can't show that on YouTube.
Exactly.
See, that's another thing. People ask, why do we have a Patreon? But YouTube is so gatekept. They don't let you show anything. Like,
exactly.
you can't even show 5 seconds of a song
or a movie
without getting copyrighted and blocked.
All right.
It's not easy.
I like what this person said. Well, I have a question to this person. They said, don't forget to check out Forgotten Origins. Okay, to that person, is that a book, and who's it by? I need to check that out.
Yeah, give us any suggestions on movies or books.
Information and books and stuff like that. I'm interested in certain topics.
And we can do reviews and stuff like that. Because on Patreon, we actually review movies too. And show clips that we can't show on YouTube.
Where is this person? What has they said? Okay, react your questions since you're...
Have you heard about the middle chakra opening all the other chakras when activated in full level? Yes, the heart chakra is very important because it's the middle, and the heart is what controls your mind, which is what controls your body. So, only real people have a heart. Have you guys noticed NPCs and celebrities don't have a heart? They have no empathy. They don't care about anybody. There's no heart.
Tell us why YouTube not the same no more. YouTube is controlled, and YouTube is a new world order. They have a new world order out there. I don't know if people are noticing, and their new world order is literally closing in, and you can kind of see it with everything.
Yeah.
Their goal is to control. Everything is turning stupid. The minds of people are stupid.
Yeah, we've noticed after 2021, YouTube changed. In 2022, they even admitted, they sent out an email saying that they're changing the algorithm and all that because they don't want consciousness anymore.
Mm-hmm.
They never did, but they're cracking down. So now anything conscious is not going to get pushed out as much. 2020 and 2021 were the last years where people actually cared about this type of stuff. And now people are so programmed, they don't even care about this stuff. They just come and laugh and talk bad.
They think it's funny. They all come in here and...
I don't know how you can watch our videos and just laugh. Like, I never understood that. On my Instagram, I just get laughing comments.
That is crazy. Oh, Instagram, I don't even read the comments. They can just keep on.
Those are all NPCs.
Saying whatever. Oh, Instagram has nothing but fake people.
Yeah.
They have nothing but fake people. Okay. Whoops. Okay, I'm trying to find that book.
Thoughts about CERN.
I have to look more into that.
Yeah, we're gonna do more research and make a video on that. But CERN is definitely something that they have to control the Matrix. It might be the heart of the Matrix. Could be in plain sight. Like,
man, that's true. You're right.
Like, what if you destroyed it? The Matrix would probably get destroyed. They've showed that in many movies.
This person said, we all expose mix of race gender agenda. So mixing race agenda. I've already talked about that multiple times. Yeah. I started talking about that in my OJ Simpson video, and yeah. So that's a huge agenda that they have.
So this guy that keeps asking about the flat earth, we've already explained that.
What?
Like, the earth doesn't even matter. Why don't you care about yourself? Like, why do you care about something outside of yourself? If we just showed you your brain cell is the universe, why would a flat earth even matter, or a globe earth? It doesn't matter. The birth of your cell is the death of a star. Why would they show this? This means space is fake and it's actually within you. Then we didn't even talk about this one. Your eye is a nebula. So if you are the universe, why would the shape of the earth even matter?
Exactly. Most of these people are NPCs. I agree with you about that because, you know, that's just what happened. They all just, you know, come together in live streams, especially in live streams.
Yeah, they love that. That's why there's all these streamers like Kai, and people just waste their time watching all that nonsense. So yeah, a few more questions and then we'll get off of here. I feel like we've covered pretty much everything, and we're gonna do more of these because I like this. I feel like we get to interact with you guys more.
It matters because that means they've been lying.
You don't need that to know that they're lying to you.
I mean, damn. There's people in your real life that's lying to you.
Yeah. And just watch one of our videos. That should show you that they're lying about everything.
I like what Dom6 said. I like what they said. That's a good answer. Do y'all plan on having children? Oh, we did at first. We were so programmed, but I knew deep down inside I never wanted that burden.
Yeah, don't fall for the
trap. Don't bring someone to hell.
Having children is a trap.
It's a trap. Go read Genesis. I forgot what it was. No, seriously, it is a big trap in this matrix. That's why you cry when you're born. But
yeah, why do they cry when they're born? Everybody cries when they're born.
Everybody, they need you to cry. Actually,
they get mad if you don't.
Mm-hmm. They start hitting you.
They say that something's wrong.
Yeah.
Because I bet NPCs probably don't even cry when they're born. They're probably happy to be here.
Yeah. I agree so much with Dom6. It's just bringing people to suffer. Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, think about all of us. I mean, the whole reason we're here right now in this live stream talking to you guys is trying to heal people, trying to awaken people up. If you didn't understand that, this person that says, why not have children? If you didn't understand what we just said, I don't know what to tell you. If you don't understand that we're in hell, I don't know what else to tell you.
And if you already have children, do your best to teach them the truth.
To wake them up. That's
all you can do because you already have children. But just know that at the end of the day, you can never convince them. Like, exactly. They're going to live their own life.
The system is going to control them.
Especially if they're in public school and on social media, you're not the parent. The phone is the parent.
People are so programmed with having kids, man, especially females, extremely programmed, and you never stop and think, am I the one that actually want this? And 90%, if not 100% of the people that I know that have kids, they fucking hate their children. All right, you can lie all day and say, oh, I love them. Oh, I love them so much. No, you convince yourself to love them. There's so many people that argue. They have issues. They do not like their kids. Whatever. I know it. I've seen it. I mean, half of y'all, your parents don't even like y'all. I mean, my parents don't like me like that.
Yeah, me too.
Exactly. Because at the end of the day, anytime somebody tell you, oh, we weren't planning to have you. It just happened. And yeah. And at the end of the day, you don't own your kids. That's why you send them to public school. You sign your children off to slavery when you get them a birth certificate. But people don't know that. And that's why the system can control your kids. And if you do anything wrong and CPS come in your life and they take your kids, they can do that because you brought those kids into their system. You gave them a birth certificate. Come on. Exactly. Parent literally pay rent. All right. Come on.
If you really
the government owns your children. Exactly. I'm not going to argue with people that want to bring babies into hell so bad. They're so innocent. And I hate when I see babies that are sick. I hate when I see them crying. I hate all of that. I wish they didn't have to,
And if you already have kids, at least try to homeschool them. Don't just send them to public school and think that they're going to be all right. Because public school is going to control them. I mean, we've all been programmed by school. Every kid hates school.
Look at Candace. Look at her. Don't have kids because we're suffering. You know what? Go ahead, Candace. Go have them kids. Go have them. I don't care what you do with your life. I come here to bring truth. We bring in truth here.
Truth.
And shout out to all the people that understand.
Yeah, real people understand.
I mean, even some bots understand this. This is basic information. You gotta be a super NPC. I mean, super NPC. Girl, what the fuck? Get the fuck up out of here. Your kids are not star seeds. All right. I'm actually gonna block you to fuck with you, like to hell, because you're lying. You're lying and you're coming here. You're probably part of Matrix to distort people's reality right now that we're talking to, trying to shift what we're saying to people.
And we've already said, if you already have kids, just homeschool them. And even then, there's only so much you could do.
If you love a woman, you're going to make a baby with her. All right. And you're going to make her go through so much pain to push out the baby. All right.
Yeah. Why does it cause so much pain on the woman to have a baby? Doesn't that
exactly. Shout out to William for that. We literally read our marriage thing, and if I could go over it again, if I could do over, I would never get married with the system ever again, because you know what? Now it's your marriage is basically with the state.
And luckily, we didn't do the official marriage.
Still documented.
But it's still all documented.
Exactly. Y'all on some nerd stuff. All right. Go ahead. Have your babies. Yeah, that is a super NPC.
And somebody's saying we're being rude. We have to be rude to NPCs. They're rude to us.
Honestly, that's probably
This is why we record NPCs and post it on our Patreon and expose them. Because they're rude. NPCs are super rude. They'll flash their lights at you. We're going to make a video on Patreon very soon, a long video, exposing every single detail to prove that someone's an NPC that's GSing you. We're going to show all the signs. They flash their lights at you while you're driving. They cut you off. They flip you off. I've seen that one a few times. For no reason. They'll get in your way. They don't care. They're rude to us, so why would we not be rude to them? You have to be rude to NPCs.
They all come together because they're all, the same
People
thing.
think just because you're conscious that you're going to let everybody walk over you. But that's not the case.
Anymore.
We don't do that no more. At first we did because we didn't know. We thought that everybody was cool and friendly and that we're supposed to be nice like Jesus. But look at Jesus. Jesus got crucified for trying to help everybody. He was trying to help NPCs and they crucified him.
Shout out to this person. 100% liabilities. 100%. That's what they're actually keeping from everybody. But
Jesus' character was actually a
Marriage is
analogy.
Especially if you're married to a bot, they're gonna get you with every single thing.
That's true.
You need a partner, like someone that you are on the same frequency with, that you do everything with.
So Jesus' character is an analogy of a conscious person that lets NPCs walk over them.
I wish I could heart some comments. Shout out to Hev. I love that comment so much. Thank you. Because these people love being sugarcoated and lied to. Well, we don't come here to lie. Go watch one of these fake people. Go watch them. They'll lie to you all day. They'll lie to you all day. I'm not here. Like, Keith said, so y'all parents failed. No, your parents failed. All right?
Just
see how they come in here? But then we're wrong for calling it out. I'm not finna sugarcoat anything. I'm keeping it real with you guys. Why would I lie to you guys? They're trapping you in a loop of having kids. This is why you're broke. All right? Boom. That's why. That's why everybody's freaking broke. Why? You ever wonder why rich people barely have children? You know, I understand. You had your kids. Cool. You know, that's you. Oh, they eat your body when you die too, but that's another thing. So
I can't believe people are still programmed with the Bible. This guy got a cross as his profile picture, and he's saying all we need to do is repent and ask for help to change.
You know, someone said, isn't that a... Someone said, isn't that a depopulation tactic, though? You know what's crazy? There are so many people in the world.
Yeah, it's actually growing.
It's never, there's no form of depopulation. They're actually promoting for more sex, and that's why you see more people promoting all this stuff. So it's no such thing as depopulation, all right? They're actually promoting for more people to keep having babies. Broke people have all the children.
Exactly.
Why is that? 8 billion, shout out to you. So TED Talk. Wait, Fed Talk. Oh, that's crazy. Why they said that? Oh, TED Talk, Fed Talk. That's funny. More population, more NPCs, more enslavement. I like that. I like that so much. I like what they're saying. All facts.
X, can I post your content or no? I'll respect if you say no. You can share my content. Like, I want everybody to share the content.
Shout out to this person that's getting what I just said. They said, you know, relations is a whole culture now. Exactly. They even got a character with that in their name. So, you know, you could, you know, I'm seeing things for what they are. I'm seeing it all.
Yeah, just keep sharing the videos.
Guidestones.
We appreciate everybody that does that, because that's the only way to get the word out. You know, they don't show our videos to everybody. So you guys sharing the videos puts it with more people.
These entities feed on anxiety, fear, and depression and sadness. Exactly. What? More children, more souls to trap. Exactly. Some of y'all are so smart. See, when it came to this topic, there was a lot of smart people. Because a lot of conscious people already know about this.
This person have said more babies for other means too.
Oh yeah, exactly.
We're gonna make a video on that soon.
You guys do not know what it's like.
They harvest these people that come. You know, I gotta speak in code, but you guys know what I'm talking about. They use these people as food.
Look at that. If you have children, you get free housing, food, etc. See, isn't that kind of crazy that they'll give all that stuff?
That is true. And a little stimulus check.
Remember when we did our taxes, the guy was like, the tax guy said to us, because he a bot, he gonna say, oh, y'all could have got more money if you had kids. We were like, what? We don't care about that. Like, what? So what?
That's why we do our own taxes now.
Exactly. They're weird. They always be like, oh, where's the kids at? You can get more money. What? And look how kids are dollar signs here.
Yeah, that's all people see them as. More babies and more reincarnation. Exactly.
Exactly. And if people can't see that, they just can't see that. They're being deluded.
Yeah, some people have kids just for government money.
Oh, that is so sad. That is sad. That is so sad. Income taxes are a scam too. Yep, they are. I hate that entire process and that entire thing. What? If you're an immigrant, you get all that and more? That's crazy. I did not know that. You're just handing out money to people. And see how they're funding lower things? Like, they just fund, not saying that immigrants are, y'all parents must be sad as F. No, they're pretty happy, but okay.
The bots love the Matrix.
Yep, they love the system. They're happy to escape this prison from physical things. Exactly, and they have people extremely attached to physical things.
Yeah, it's very important to detach from that. Everything physical you should detach from. Even when you meet your twin flame, understand that you're not your physical vessels and that you will meet again.
Someone said since being, G-stalked, has life been difficult? At first it was like emotionally and mentally it was, but after like recently actually, I've learned to just
laugh it off and
record them.
Yeah, record them is the best way.
Yeah.
And expose them. This is why we're getting more, we're putting up more videos on our Patreon where we're exposing them live.
Exactly.
We have so much content coming with that.
Someone said many years ago they asked the Gov to help them. They said no because they didn't have children, kids. That's crazy. That is so crazy. They do this stuff. And all those people be involved. Why would they fund this? People don't even understand that. Why would they fund people that have it? Because you're keeping the system going. You're keeping the cycle going. All right? That's what you're doing. But no one understands that. I mean, I had to wake up to that. And that was recently because I was so programmed. I used to save all this stuff and be like, oh, I'm going to do this. Oh, I'm going to do that. And then have this little cringe baby shower. Oh, yay. So crazy.
Wow, someone said when you have children, you'll have to reincarnate here again.
Are you serious?
That could be true.
That sounds true. Because now your keeping...
seed
wow, that is
there. So now you're going to come back through that same line. That's possible.
I believe that.
Damn, that's deep.
I know what you're right.
And these fake woke people promote having children
all the time
so that you can come back.
Exactly.
Why would they promote that?
Someone said...
It's dangerous following these fake woke people, man. Like Rashad Jamal and all of them. They actually promote the Matrix even more.
All of those people.
They promote it more.
People don't see that goal.
Yeah.
Those people are made.
They're bigger deceivers than the regular celebrities.
That is an insane thing that person said. I like that.
Yeah,
right
that's
when
deep.
you have children, you have to reincarnate here again. Someone says, all right, this person's getting blocked. You don't even know why we're laughing, but yet you're assuming. Anyway.
I cannot believe the amount of bots.
Someone said, what if your twin flame is a different race? That happens. Again, this is the physical world.
Yeah.
That happens.
But your soul is still the same.
Exactly. You'll know. More wage slaves. That's true. All right.
Yeah.
More people to keep the system going. I seen a video of them. They show like from a baby to an adult, and they had them like on this like manufactured machine, like going through all these stages of life and like, just being produced all the way up until they die, and then they devour you. All right.
And kids are stalkers too.
Oh yeah, that happens a lot. I think that's what really got me.
We're gonna expose them too. Nobody's safe.
Exactly.
They're all involved in this.
Someone said, how do y'all survive G-stalking? Focusing on myself and being better. That's how.
Yeah.
Always focus on self-development and being better, and focus on your stuff and just mind over matter constantly. That's how you survive.
The point of G-stalkers is to distract you from your purpose.
And to make you knock yourself out of here.
Yeah. They want you to get you so sad and depressed by them that you don't do anything with your life and you're just obsessed with them. And this is why it's good to expose them.
Mm-hmm.
You could even approach them.
Someone said that children are soul ties.
That is true.
Wow, that's. I mean, yeah, it's
Yeah.
made during. Yeah.
I wouldn't want to come back to this world. Exactly. Me neither. That's why I'm doing everything right now, because I do not want to come back.
That person's right. Nobody's safe when we got divine and consciousness. That is true.
Yeah, I mean,
And all our
go to our
conscious people.
Patreon. We don't just expose celebrities. Like, we've gotten to the point where we're now exposing NPCs.
Someone said their mom gets on their nerves about keeping a job. See what I'm saying? They want to keep you in the system. All right.
Keep the cycle going.
Will I be able to watch this later after work?
Yes, we're gonna keep the live stream up so that you guys can watch it from the beginning, because we expose a lot of things throughout this whole live stream.
Oh, that's crazy. Did you expose K-pop? Didn't I make a video one time?
Yeah, we did a
I
live.
never made a
We did a
full-out
live one
video
time
on
about it, but we were Christian during that time, so it wasn't that good. But that's another thing. Keep in mind, in 2023, we were genuinely Christian. Like, we weren't fake Christian. We actually tried religion, which wasn't bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, now we really know everything about it. We know that it's all a lie without a doubt.
So this person said, do y'all think Cardi is pushing an agenda? Yes. Playboy Cardi is pushing a huge agenda. I mean, no one talks about him wearing that thong.
I have an hour-long video, hour and a half, showing all the demonic stuff that he does. I mean, it was so long, I couldn't even believe how many things he did. I was just going to ask that. I'm rejoining Patreon end of the month, guys. We appreciate that. Especially people that join the third tier, because you get access to this content where we're exposing NPCs. And yeah, exactly. We expose fast food. We also got a video on that. Let me pull that up.
That's interesting. Someone said they seen a video on a man playing a video game where you can talk to NPCs. And apparently it knew it was trapped in the Matrix and was trying to find a certain lord. That's an interesting thing. That's interesting. Is that a game? No, it's a video. All right. That's interesting.
So to the person that pointed out that we expose fast food, I do want to remind you guys we have a video two videos where we exposed how food is toxic, and we gave our best recommendations on what to eat and what not to eat. But keep in mind, being fully vegan is a trap, and being fully carnivore is a trap.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to find a balance. Because have you guys noticed there's vegan characters promoting veganism only, which is unbalanced. Then there's carnivore characters promoting that only, which is also unbalanced. And at the end of the day, do what works for you, because everybody's different. That is crazy. Do we remember that character? Yes. That guy is a character. I'm not going to say his name, but that guy's a character.
Was that they used to love the Baconator?
That is nasty. Don't eat fast food, you guys. That is like the worst thing you can do.
It's crazy how we're all once, like, you know, unconscious and we used to like these things.
Yeah. When you're conscious, fast food is actually nasty.
Yes.
Even higher class restaurant food is nasty. Like, you know, it's still better than fast food, but it's not worth the price. Like, we've tried eating, like, more expensive restaurants that have healthier food, and it is healthier than fast food, but even that is never as good as our own food. Have you guys noticed that?
The Bible is not real. I mean, it's an analogy to a lot of things, but I mean, if you're following Christ, then go ahead.
Yeah, the Bible's fake. Oh, speaking of that, I have a whole video about that. They got removed from YouTube.
Very telling that they removed it.
Yeah, that was a deep video.
I mean, we woke up from Christianity. It takes a lot of consciousness and willpower to be a part of something and wake up to it. And we don't have things, you know. So when we go through something, because of the way our minds work, we really go all the way through things, and we decide to get out of that because we were getting deceived, man, and that doesn't feel good. I mean, I was so confused all the time. I can feel y'all auras through the screen. That's nice. That's nice. Honestly, no food is super desirable except like, yeah, that's true. I have these moments where I really don't even like food no more.
Yeah.
When you're conscious, you barely want to eat anything. That is so true. I know it happened.
Yeah.
Recently, I mean, we haven't even ate today. You guys don't even know that.
Yeah, we just ate a little bit and that was it.
Like a granola bar.
Yeah, we just ate a granola bar and some coconut water.
Exactly.
All I recommend, honestly, is coconut water. Like, even that's tempered with. But at the end of the day, what I've noticed, coconut water, especially if you could get it from a real coconut, but, you know, you don't have to do all that. I understand that that's hard, but coconut water is your best friend. Like, that's the best you can do. It's going to give you energy, and you don't even have to eat for real. Like, you could because you are going to get hungry, but...
So to this person, I have experienced sleep paralysis multiple times. I mean, so many times, an insane amount. And nightmares occasionally, but the sleep paralysis be crazy.
Yes, pineapple is good for your brain too. Yeah, try to drink coconut water, watermelon water.
Be careful with the watermelon.
Oh yeah, watermelons
that
are
had
super
me
fake.
Sick. Like I literally got poisoned by that. I'm truly.
Yeah, watermelons are very tampered with.
Oh, I have a video. Literally, the watermelon is like sizzling. Like I literally stabbed it, and it was like sizzling, and all this foam came out. It was crazy.
We should expose that on Patreon.
Yeah, I need to show that.
We're gonna drop that video on Patreon because watermelon is very tampered with right now. It's more fake than ever before. And yes, coconut water is H3O2, which is actually hydration. People think drinking water is hydration, but that's not. Water is just H2O, which doesn't actually hydrate you. That's something a lot of people don't talk about. So that's why I tell people don't stress about water. Like, do your best to get a filter, but a reverse osmosis filter is the best one. But don't really worry about water. Try to get coconut water because that's real water. And I try to get organic coconut water from the store. You know, that's the best you could get besides an actual real coconut. But yeah, ask us the last few questions before we go because I gotta use the bathroom and stuff. And it's been a good live though. Someone said, is mountain water good to drink? Most likely, but I've been hearing that lately it's been tampered with. It's better than the other brands, but like I said, drink water from your own filter. Get your own reverse osmosis filter. But like this person said, H2O is pretty much dead water. It actually makes you more thirsty, which is true.
Yeah.
Coconut water is the only way that you'll actually hydrate yourself. Or lemon water also. Yeah, fruits have better water. So eating fruits is more hydration than regular water.
Do you like traveling? I mean, yeah, but not right now.
Nah, this is something that we haven't talked about, but most beaches that people travel to are fake.
Don't do the whole commercialized traveling. All right, I don't like that. I don't like commercialized traveling. I don't like artificial traveling, stuff that, you know, they promote so much that it's kind of fake. Because
Yeah, we realized that a lot of places are literally fake. Like the beaches are manufactured, the islands are fake. So traveling is a scam. Like we're just gonna be real. We're not against it because traveling across the world will open your mind at least. But there's a lot of agendas with that.
I agree with this person. They said they're happier at home. Yeah, traveling, when you go to these resorts and all these places, the designated locations that they put travelers,
Yeah,
those are all a setup. All those people are involved. That's why they all surround you. They try to get you to buy this, buy that.
it's
I
a
need to
scam.
try kiwis. I don't know why I've always been avoiding kiwis. I need to try them.
They're very bitter and sour, but they are good for
Okay,
you.
I'm gonna still try them. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, they're good.
All right.
I feel like they're
Artificial
better
lands.
with
That's true. Artificial lands.
they're better with sweet fruits, like mixing them in a bowl. If you do want to eat good, just eat fruits, like not only fruits, but like
Fruits for hydration.
yeah, eat fruits for hydration. You can still eat meat, but just like we said, don't eat fast food.
Yeah, there are some natural places, but there's a lot of fake beaches. Like a lot of people
Yeah.
go to these fake places and they don't even know that it's fake. Artificial islands, exactly.
Yeah, a lot
And
of
that's
people
where
don't know.
everybody go. They go to all these places that are so artificial. Artificial items.
Someone said to cover Obama being the other guy. I don't want to say his name, but Divine has a video about that. Go watch her Obama video.
Yeah, I'm gonna try kiwis. And yes, I have a Obama video also.
Somebody said, what do we think about retention? I don't want to say the word because they're very sensitive about that. But I like what this guy said. Just stop touching yourself, like, because I guess he kept asking the question.
Is it possible to travel even though you're being G-stalked? Oh, we had the worst experience one time. I mean, it was a crazy experience.
Oh,
And this was
yeah.
before we knew about G-stalking, actually. We were at the airport, and it was after we did our Travis Scott videos. This weird, possessed, nasty NPC, like he smelled really bad. And like he looked like he was not conscious at all. Like something really dark had possessed him. And I wasn't there, but Conscious X was there, and I did see it happen, but it felt like the dark force was slowing down time. And basically, he was talking and he was mad. He was like talking about where we were going, and it's just weird.
He's like, "Why you going there, but you don't
that team?" It was really weird. It was so creepy. And I came up to him. I was like, "Okay, whatever," but he kept on talking. He wouldn't even move out of our space, and then
he was being very symbolic. What he said doesn't matter. We dissected what he said,
and it was connected to one of our videos that we had did
which was Travis Scott. We exposed Travis Scott for how that whole situation was fake, and this guy was literally trying to do damage control about it
at the airport, and all the NPCs sat around just watching. They didn't care, so
it was crazy.
He was being so weird, and
he was an advanced G-stalker.
Yeah, most of them talked about the advanced ones.
Most of them they're harmless. They just annoy you or wear a red shirt. Do these little things like flip you off. They do these little things to annoy you. But some will approach you if you're really a conscious person, and they won't attack you, but they'll spiritually attack you. Like you'll feel their nasty energy. And my best advice is to play along with their role and walk away. Mm-hmm. Like there's been many times where we just like say all right or bye, hi, whatever, and we walk away.
I agree with you, Hev. I agree that traveling, you're not missing anything nowadays. Like literally, and I don't miss it because there's so much radiation. Your body is literally just being tortured during the midst of all of it.
Yeah.
I do agree with like moving to a peaceful place and just, you know, having a peaceful life, and that's it. And
Yeah, you're better off getting land and building your own house than living in the city.
mm-hmm.
And when you travel, if you guys ever are traveling, don't go through the machine. Tell them you want to opt out, and they'll just use the little one, which is still harmless, but it's not as harmless as the thing that scans your full body.
Yep, NPCs do attack conscious people all the time.
So yeah, I think we should call it now. It's been a good live. Like we said, join the Patreon, and if you're still into religion, go watch this video on Patreon. I did a whole hour and a half exposing religion, and I exposed the truth about everything in this video. About how you're a soul in a body, and they want you to worship external beings rather than tapping into yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Okay, yeah, we're good.
Yeah,
That's
thank
good.
you guys so much for watching the live stream. Be sure to drop a like, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications, because that'll really help you to get notified. And we're going to go live more often. Make sure you guys join the Patreon. The link's in the description. Some of you guys said you wanted a phone call. One of you guys said that you're in the Patreon and you want a phone call now. Just message us on there, because after you join, you have to message us and let us know that you want to do a phone call, because not everybody wants to do one, so you got to tell us.
Yeah, so thank you guys so much. We really appreciate you guys so much. I hate that word, but I respect you guys so much, I guess.
Yeah, every word is cursed.
Exactly.
In the English language.
that
That's
so
a whole
much.
another discussion.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Of the NPCs.
we love all you guys, except the NPCs.
Yeah, NPCs don't matter.
We're still going to be rude to NPCs.
And we don't care. And you guys should too. All
Yeah.
the conscious people.
Stand
you
up for
to those
yourself.
NPCs.
Don't let NPCs walk over you.
And don't get indoctrinated. All
Yeah.
right. So thank you guys so much. Bye.
Bye.